So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so like I'm here. I could probably go to like y'all the normal like 11 stop time.
Hmm.
Which means I gotta come up with an extra hour of content. But today's not my day, it's Christian's day. Hell yeah.
Amazing.
Emily, you need to like clone yourself or something, bro. Like
Hey,
Right?
get with Priyanka. She knows how to clone humans.
uh-huh.
Let's get this going.
Of course.
Let's get this going.
Totally.
She
Look at
probably
Look at
knows,
DP
yeah.
with the new setup, bro. Like you trying to be brand new, bro. With
I
the
ain't
sound
finished
Hey,
yet.
proofing in the
green
back.
screen today.
I ain't finished
Like,
yet. I
he
started
said,
doing it today.
I'm tired of looking at the green screen for 3 years. I'm gonna put it down.
What's on the wall?
That glaze
It's
is crazy.
soundproof, Wally.
Oh,
Panel. Yeah,
It's really
it's
cool.
the spiky foam.
yeah.
The whole wall gonna be done in a minute.
And I gotta put my soundproof up and put Tupac on the wall.
Bianca, that's a crazy. How'd you find
Tupac
that?
already on the wall. Hey, you know that's against the law, right?
It's a
What you're
subscriber
doing right
code.
now. Against
Nope.
the law.
I have a
Just
license.
go to the.
Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa! No!
Oh, you get,
I'm leaving. I never said that. I never said that.
What's happening?
I never said
So
that.
I know-
Oh
I know
my
you
god!
heard
I never said that.
By the way-
heard that.
Oh my god!
Everybody
I know
get
I heard that.
everybody get in the roll 20, please. We're gonna stay in a battlefield until I curate some songs.
I'm the only one that heard that.
No, I have no idea what
I have
just
no idea
happened.
what happened.
I said-
Nothing happened. Hey, matter of fact, DP, go ahead and look in your DMs for me, bro.
What did you
Please.
just like?
Maximus. Wow. All right, you got me.
Thank you.
All right.
Hopefully you guys went to go see in the Discord. I did drop pictures of the giant ladies. I will also drop the giant boilies.
The giant ladies.
But I did drop a Nam, which is Nam is the elf giant.
Go ahead and kill them all because I'm a murder hobo.
You definitely are not. I've never seen you do that.
You know?
I think I have everybody. Chris. Bianca. My God.
What was Eolanis? Is that or is it Eolanis?
It is like Eolanis. I'm just saying Alanis.
It's Eolanis. Okay.
Yeah.
What was she the like god of again?
She is it's not very clear, so I kind of
Okay.
purposed her to be the smith essentially of the giants specific.
I
She's
got
like
a couple questions.
she's like a little tinkerer and whatnot. Go ahead. Questions.
Can you hear me? And is the mic ass?
It
It's
is little it's decent.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
We can hear you. yes.
a little
yes.
booty.
You're all good.
It's cool.
This is Xbox 360 days. That's what the
It'll work.
Okay, yeah, I do want to get started here in about 5 minutes or so. So like that prompt, even though even though some of you did write me some insane like paragraphs, it was not meant to be.
I knew.
No, it was not meant to be anything paragraphy at all. It was totally optional. It was just like, hey, there's a thing out there that looks interesting. Maybe you guys want to take part in it. It's just like I want to try and give you guys as much idea of what to do with the god as possible, because you've never done this before. Adventuring is almost easy. Like, oh, I want to go talk to the town master and look for a job. Ada's like, you can do anything. So yeah, trying to, you know, guys' ideas. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of inspiration of what to start. And also on because, and I will go over our leaderboard of followers here. We have Ovis with an insane 6,600, followed by Morel with 1575. Behind Morel is Calum with 1120. Closely behind is Fig and Ixtris. Fig with 1080, Ixtris with 960. Back is Solucius with 325. In the back. I will say that also because of the decision that Novus took last time to put out contracts, Novus, you inadvertently created the very first Warlocks.
I'm cool with that.
So like their Eldritch I've been thinking about this all week because I was like, wait, he said a contract. This is interesting. So like they canonically have like Eldritch Blasts with fucking like gears and bolts that spit out of them, like hot
I like the
fiery
idea of-
oil. Go ahead.
Think of like Spider-Man web shooters,
Uh-huh.
but it does like, you know, an Eldritch Blast.
It's like,
So
oh
we still
my
have to
god.
do like weird hand positions to do it.
And it's like delivered by little Modrons in the night. They drop off the web shooters, or like they can be gifted with a dream of how to build a blueprint for it, you know?
Have to order it.
They have to
delivery.
order it.
We'll give you a time slot when we'll drop it off.
Oh no, does Novus invent Gladiator? The Aya's version of Amazon
Why not?
delivery service. Oh, that might actually fall under Calum's purview with travel and whatnot. So it could be like drop shipped. Calum could have Gladiator. Oh, I love it so much. Oh my god. Okay, I'll
And you
whisper
have
all
to be
night.
available for-
I'm kidding. I'm just saying. I hear you.
Hey, then just hear. Sorry, I'm loud.
Did you not before?
She's
Huh?
literally like, there's a
other-
bathroom.
Oh, like you
There's-
can hear like
yeah.
the actual voice, not the mic voice.
Yeah, there's a bathroom. There's a
Mhm.
kitchen in between us. But the door's closed.
What I'm hearing is ASMR D&D session.
I need the soundproofing.
Nasty.
Not one.
I wonder what it would sound like on this mic.
The opposite.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Actually, that was pretty good. Actually, I like the little raspy mic. It's actually nice. I'm so glad that I'm
This monster.
I'm so glad I'm recording this. Great. Okay. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and just jump right in, guys, and get started. We have plenty to do. So let's. So, last we left off, he started a new campaign. We are all gods in the celestial heights, far, far above Ea, outside of the elemental planes, the material plane, all of that. Luckily, none of you are in the astral plane because that would mean that you're dead. We all started individually, and slowly they collapsed upon each other in this great happening, we are calling as you all collided with one another, you all notice that not just your domain changed and the space that you live in changed, but the world below you changed. Not sure for the better, but it did change. We're buffeted by just a new crazy new gods and goddesses that all seem to be sharing this domain with you. And I will tell everybody right now, if like in your last domain you could fly around free, blah blah blah, and do all the things that you wanted to do, you can't anymore. Everybody else's godly spiritual pressure is pushing down on each other's. So like, despite the fact that you can affect Aya with spells and whatnot, and that you can do a multitude of things up here, things like flying around, teleporting, none of that is easy. It's almost as if you kind of have to ask for permission of dozens of other gods, and kind of just not giving you that permission to do. Within your own much smaller domains now, are able to do those things, but again, it doesn't feel as free. So, given that you all are living next to with each other, we're all trying to find a way to exist alongside each other without killing each other. That problem made itself very obvious with the meeting of dragons and giants, which spawned Dragon Giant War on Aya, potentially killing. Could have potentially killed the entire population of Aya if you guys allowed it to continue. Did not, and we saw everybody each take their own individual way of protecting humanoid souls down on Aya that you would have followed, because you did notice that there was at least as soon as they spawned in the Celestial Heights, wiped out because a full town was crushed by a couple of as their bodies floated out in as their bodies floated out in the east, guys would shoot down into the Novus. This is not something that you script, as pretty much all gods shared the equivalency of true sight. Had to tear a hole from the Celestial Heights down through to the astral plane. And by doing so, all of you garnered the attention, or he garnered the attention of all of you guys. So in this moment, I kind of want to put this to y'all. As you see another god drag the husk of a dead god that potentially could have been you, how are you all feeling about that? And give your honest opinion as you see kind of like almost like whale fishing, like a harpoon filling up this and you see, by the way, it is, and the skin has gone like to an extremely light blue. Skin is all the blood has stopped, turned into this thing known as celestial. And then the heart stopped. Became like this, almost like a golden orb celestial heart. Halem, can you please give me your thoughts on what you're seeing in the moment?
What does he look like? What does he look like when he's like dragging them?
I'm fully imagining just Novus with like a line of Modrons behind him, with this giant like chain that's wrapped around this celestial, and they're all just like doing the tug of war, like heaving it backwards, and just heaving it backwards. Just fully imagine like this 20-foot god, and then just a row of like 5-foot modrons, all pulling on a chain. That's essentially what you see.
In that case, Caleb would just be like, "Fair play, fair play." Just
Well,
feel bad for the Modrons though. It looks like they're struggling.
they're sweating buckets of oil. Cool. So just kind of like it's neither here nor there. Just like
Well, I mean, it's not like he killed them. He's just dragging their body, and he looks like he would be someone that would like do that.
I love. You look like the type. So it's okay. Cool. We'll move on. Thank you, Caleb. Ixtris, are you there? Can you let us know? Or not there?
I'm here.
Go for it.
So I'd be scared of turning into that dead god, maybe. Looking at this new god who has all this technology that I don't really know and understand. Um, and I'm worried what that might do to my devotees, what it would do to my domain, what it would do to my family. Um, and if this dead god, or if this new god is the reason why this other god is dead.
So like, there's maybe undertone of bad intent, death of this pulling in.
Not necessarily, it's just, does he have a hand? It's more of a curiosity. Like, is this like a normal thing for this god to do, to just go into the astral plane and pull dead bodies? Like, well, and if it is, then is this how this god has all their new tech?
I really like that. Okay, so is that more of a positive, negative, or neutral coming off?
um I would say it's neutral, just because I don't know this god personally
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Cool. We'll move on. Thank you for that, and we'll go to Morel. Morel, you see this happening.
Okay, so depending on how this goes, okay, I feel like Morel like walk up to where Novus is, like a little close, maybe like not to where everybody can hear him, but he'd be like, "Do you want that heart? You know, or or are you interested in like something?
Yes,
Oh, you want the heart?
I want it all. It's mine.
It's his. Just the Modrons.
His,
Okay.
his. Like the me from
Yeah.
the seagulls.
His.
His.
Back off.
Morel gonna know exactly that. He gonna back off.
Cool. Is there? So what's the feeling coming from Morel?
You know, it's more towards neutral, but he kind of salty. Like he couldn't get the heart for it himself. So
So you're just jealous.
yeah.
Like, God damn it,
He,
could have had
he,
that heart. Okay. I'll keep it with neutral then. How about that?
mhm.
Okay, cool. Fig, how about yourself?
I think that like obviously like we know generally why Novus is doing this. but Fig does not. And so I think that if the first thing is about the Fig sees about this god is him dragging a dead body, I think Fig is like, hey, like okay, like keep an eye on this one. You know, like it's like okay, we need to like see what's going on to know what the intentions are, kind of thing.
Yeah. So again, keeping more of a neutral stance and just being aware.
I think it's neutral leaning negative because the reason that they're like, okay, we need to figure this out more is like, okay, is this like an academic thing and there just so happens to be a dead body, or is this like a I'm in danger dead bodies?
Could I be next? Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't really know.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is kind of ominous to see.
Mhm.
Big, you guys have never. I'll say, to everybody. In your time, only person who I would argue that's seen a dead god so far. Pause that. Players know that, but you yourselves, I don't. So, if you have, save that for later. Write that to me later. We'll try not to put too much new stuff in here. Um, we do have a lot to touch on today. Big, that was so neutral. Negative, we'll say neutral.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then last but not least, solution.
Sorry, can you give me the scene one more time?
Yeah, the scene is Novus is fishing a dead body of a god out of the astral
Yeah, I
plane.
got that part. And we're there.
Oh, it's not that you guys are all there. Morel's the only one who made a move to go up and like talk to him personally. Everybody can see from their domain because you are all kind of equidistant from each other. That you can just see. And it's very blatant. Like, it's not an easy thing to pull the body of a god from another plane of existence. A lot of energy is being used.
There's also a tiny, like, green blinking modron attached to the body.
He could have had help if he gave a heart.
He's
Nah, I'm
still
just-
holding on to like of the pinky finger, just it's green.
Uh, what's the word for like a scoff? A scoff is like negative. What's like what's like a what's like the positive? Like it's he didn't laugh, but it's like,
Chuckle.
is it a scoff?
Yeah, chuckle or
Are you thinking of the kind of like
Yeah, I guess like a chuckle. Solutions would just like chuckle.
okay.
Look amused.
Yeah, so you look amused about it. Uh is that positive, neutral?
I wouldn't say I would say it's more neutral. It's just intrigue.
Okay, okay. A lot of intrigue going around. I like that. So
Intrigue in the choice.
because of everybody staying the dice here. Dice going to determine how the rest of the gods see no. Now, because you guys have chosen to be a neutral, that actually gives a +1 to this. Because it's not saying that he's like, if I wouldn't put a 0 to this saying neutral, because neutral just means I stand you and I am willing to up with you. So so far in my book. If you put a positive spin on it, like your attitude, it would have been a +2, and then if you put a negative spin, obviously. So we're gonna go +6. Let's roll. or excuse me, +5 on this roll because everybody but Nova. So +5. You know what? I'll roll in front of the board. On the chronicler. Yep. Ow. 14 on the die becomes a 19. Are seen in you didn't get a 20. So you're seen in a semi-high esteem. Gods know that in on top it's most gods here have something to do with some sort of action. They look at you and they kind of I should have thought. Like a lot of them are actually like, fuck, you beat me. The other two bodies that are floating away from this pantheon, there were only 3. The other 2 bodies that are floating away are a bit too to reach unless you left your plane and then like did a full excursion. What's up, Salutius?
Was there some kind of weird fuckery going on with the trickster god that Morel fought?
What do you mean weird fuck?
Wouldn't he have one too if he killed that god?
Uh,
The
I
sword
mean,
ate it.
yeah, the sword
Oh.
ate the sword. That's true. So players know the sword ate Cyric, and then also ate his,
And the heart.
yeah, the
And
the god, the heart. I mean, the whole thing, everything.
Okay.
So players know gods don't. Cool. Yeah. So yeah, Novus, you kind of get a feeling of semi jealousy, semi sort of like appreciate. Solutions.
Would you be able to notice the presence of another god like within another god, kind of dead or alive?
Interesting.
Like if a god ate someone's heart, would I be able to notice the presence of the god whose heart they ate?
What's your passive perception?
Perception?
Passive perception.
It's perception event. 14.
So I'm gonna say passive perception 14. It's concern who has extra hearts and has more power, other than physically like showing it you like in front of you. Because there's just so many.
Even past true sight.
You all have true sight. You all have also the ability to cover up your own spiritual pressure. It's like asking you know, for a human, like, hey, do you have like an extra kidney? You know, you wouldn't really be able to tell.
Yeah, I'm just being a little nitpicky about it. I don't.
I love the nitpicky. If you have a specific spell for some sort of detection, I think that would be.
I mean, and for the people
no.
that, well, I was gonna say
Just
the
wondering.
god killer tattoo is a thing, but you don't necessarily have to kill the guy to like take the heart. So.
That's true. You don't necessarily have to kill the god. So you do have that tattoo. The players know this. The gods don't. And you've been wearing like armor, correct?
Yeah. It's like go over.
Yeah. Cool. So we got that settled. Novus, you successfully pulled this god up and out of, excuse me, this husk up and out of the astral plane. Place it in your where it is now yours. I would like you to go ahead and roll me.
$24.
24. On a 24, you're gonna get everything out of this gun. Scrape it all out. Art, you take out as a full shining. it makes your hand, which is metallic, correct?
Uh, well, it's bone.
It's
Technically.
bone. It, as if bone was like set over a fire, your bone hand becomes that red. And I would imagine you would have to put it inside of something else in order. This thing is insanely powerful. Um, also pull some celestial. Amount that you pull out. According to that, I'm gonna give you 12 chunks of, which you can then later turn into. I'm gonna I invented celestial ore, so I'm gonna go ahead and read it to everybody so you all know what it is. It is the toughest mineral in existence, right above adamant. It may be used to create items that are nigh unbreakable, but the energy needed to burn a fire that hot would require. Not necessarily gonna let you guys know that. Anything made with the ore or ingots instantly becomes a legendary. Any weapon or item treated with, as in like like you bronze like baby shoes, something like that. If you if you were to like dip an item or like edge the item with like the ore, a chance of it, and you would that use 20% chance of it becoming legendary, 20% chance of it becoming a rare item. There's just a pure 50% chance of it becoming a epic item, purple item. So more of a chance that it'll become something epic just because of the level of this item that you're using. And then all the rest of the chances it might be legendary, might be not that good, and it just might shatter, and you will properties of that orb. So on that, if you roll on a D100, basically 10 or below, gone forever. That's what you get on that. I'll say that the Celestial Heart is encased in something because if you sit outside for too long, I'm gonna say these other guys. Cool. But Novus, you have all that. Do you want to start to work on it and make it into an ingot?
Absolutely. I've been fully imagining once I've gotten this like corpse, Novus is essentially just going to lock himself in his own domain for like, I don't know, 20, 30 years, whatever, just to fully work on this body, separating it all out into the chunks and then into the ingots, then making like thousands of different blueprints and plans to use them and narrowing that down to what ones, because obviously he's got a limited amount here. Obviously, a lot of time is going towards studying the heart, particularly avoiding breaking it in any way or like trying to remove part, like fully just study it as is, not taking any risk with it. It's fully locked away as well, so again, nobody else can try and sense it or spy on him as much as possible. And then I think after those few decades, when he comes out, he's I think that's when he like first really probably introduces like construct races.
Okay.
After again researching on these bodies and sort of the whole how they were alive before and the power that's left over, and then I think he's made one of the ingots into some form of weapon,
Well,
which I'll decide later.
I definitely, so creating an ingot is going to be insane, and we'll have to get to that later. Yeah, we're jumping the gun a little bit because we do have to make rolls for it because you may lose ingot.
This is what I mean. He's only sort of worked on, like, he's made them into the ingots, but only one of them he's actually even attempted to turn into anything yet. And that would be what he'd give to his champion. But that, again, like you said, that's a bit later on.
Yeah.
This is just sort of the plan of what he would have done with it first off.
I'll say before any of that happens, realize that in your domain anywhere. Um, and but
Heart might be.
it might be, and we're gonna put pause there. So hold on to your ideas there before we go forward a couple of decades, because that was my idea. That's what we're doing today. We're going to actually move down a little bit. I'd like to move Solucious.
Hello, sir. What would you like from me?
So Lucius, you see, where would you be in your domain? So after all this happens, I'm gonna say everybody goes back to reside in their domains for a little bit. You see, the giants and the dragons have gone back to their domains as well. You guys are all looking down on Aya. Things are seemingly doing pretty well. It's already been a few months in this time span, and you see like civilizations are starting to slow after all of this cataclysm. So, um, Lucius, where would you be in your domain?
Uh, if you would allow me, I wouldn't be in my domain.
Okay.
So Lucius understands there's the presence of other gods now, right?
Correct.
He's gonna start introducing himself to everyone that he knows is within close proximity.
Cool.
Or honestly, F the proximity. All of them if he can.
I'll let you know.
Like as many as he can find.
Again, everybody is roughly the same distance. Like it's all relative here.
I would save us for last though.
Who, me and you?
Not like us. Like this group would be last.
Oh, the group that you go visit last. Oh yeah, I'll say. And this might be a good idea for me to introduce something that is a mechanic in this. So in Regency games, it's known to be epistolary, which is also letter writing. So one of the best ways to reach many people is by writing them all and yourself that way. If you wish to go out by yourself, though, you're going to be using up a lot of energy, and it may be a little bit tougher to traverse, especially if gods don't even allow you to walk.
Well, of course, he's gonna be respectful. He will 100% use the energy for the elder gods that want to meet him face to face.
Okay.
But for the normal gods, I'll write the letter. That sounds fine.
Go ahead and roll me some sort of charisma based check here. Persuasion, intimidation, something like.
So something I wanted to throw at you is that I don't want Solutions to really be intimidating.
Okay.
With like intimidation checks.
Cool.
More cunning. If that's okay with you.
That's perfectly fine. I like that.
Yeah. So like my whole thing with the letters is I'm putting forward that like, you know, I'm Solucious. I would love to meet you. I hear that you're this, and this. You're a great person. I know that you've done this. You're doing great things. I would love to form a connection with you. Things like that would be in the letter.
I love that.
And then the elder gods get the extra special letter that I did the extra research into.
Oh wow. Give me for these elder gods.
I'm gonna do my cunning check then.
That's fine.
Which is my intimidation.
We'll count it as your. Like, oh my god, so many big words in this.
19.
I went to God College. 19.
I almost got sold.
On a 19, see that not getting a lot of responses on a
To be
19,
expected.
it's not that you don't get a lot. It's like you get a response, but it's more like that letter that's like, "Oh, we appreciate you reaching out. You have a good."
The automated response.
Is this heard
Yeah.
about in the God streets?
Oh, absolutely. But it's
He's
not like
cold calling
19's not a
networking.
huh.
He's cold calling networking.
Essentially. Like on a
It's
19, it's not terrible, but at the same time, it didn't exactly impress people. Um, so they're just like they do that cold quick response. Um, so Lucius, you start to get these responses back. I'll say if you do want to say, since we're saving our group for last, you want to make a special letter toward them, or like to send a general letter to them as well.
Uh, if you would allow me, I have special things for each of the party.
Yeah.
If you would allow me, there will be
I
one person I will go to in person though.
would that be? Do you want to say them for
That would be
last?
Morel.
Morel.
That'd be Morel. Yeah.
I know. I'm complete. I am going to.
I could do Morel first,
I'm just thinking of like.
or save him for last.
Just do it. Let's just run it. You. Yeah, let's save Morel for last. Go ahead and tell
Okay.
me the letters you send to each. Interesting.
So for specifically for Ixtris, it would be, the same. I am Seleucus. I hear that you have bumped along into the path of 4 others that have conjoined our domains together. And I very, very much enjoy the blissful breeze of the forest winds that come from your domain. It is a very pleasant vibe in Aurora. It very much helps my domain. So if you ever need any help in the conjoinment or any kind of help with your domain, I am here. You are not a intruder. I will call you more of a neighbor. Should you need me, I'm literally next door.
So Lucius, how does that get delivered? What does it look like when it arrives on Ixtris's domain doorstep?
You see that quite literally, like a flock of crows would like fly down and then like conjoin together into one.
Okay.
That has the letter in its mouth.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness. Ixtris, you see these crows show up, and then hand you the letter. Do they talk? Do they know how to talk?
They like conjoin into one crow.
Massive crow. You see it.
I'll feed it some grain.
I was gonna say you
that
see
I
it like
just,
hold out its claw almost like for a tip. You feed it grain.
I have grain.
It just pecks your hand so hard.
Ow.
It just
All of it drops.
flies away. You get that letter. Ixtris, do you want to respond now or do you want to wait?
I'll wait till he's done with everyone's.
Cool.
And then yeah.
Go ahead. Who's next on your list?
The next one would be for Fig. So Fig's letter would, since you're kind of like in an apartment kind of vibe, I assume you have like a mailbox.
I
You would
don't
hear like a.
I don't know that we
I
did
don't
the
know if you have
apartment
like
thing.
a mailbox or anything like.
Yep.
You have a room. You have a room
Yeah, they
in a
just
big
have a
house. A
room.
room.
maybe they have like a box that's on the wall next to their door or something.
No, you have a room. Sorry, my apologies. So
Okay.
you just have a room, so it would be dead ass be like just like a peck on your window.
Amazing.
So Fig's letter would specifically say, the same thing. I am Seleucus. You're not an intruder on my domain. I very much enjoy how much better sleep I have gotten just being in your presence as being close to your domain. So once again, I very much welcome you being not an intruder, but my neighbor. Uh, Once again, I am Seleucus, and if you need anything, feel free to come on by to any building that you see in my domain where any problem gets solved.
Nice. That's great. I think I I think if you're okay, I think that Fig probably would not reply with like a letter, but the Fig would probably just like visit your next stream and just and be like, hey, or God, I haven't figured out their voice yet. And just be like, hey, I got your letter. Thanks for the heads up. I'll let you know. And
In his dreams, he's like always like at work. He never gets like a full on dream where he can go and do whatever. He's always fixing things even in his dreams. So like he's listening to you, but he's
doing
still
stuff.
doing what he's still doing what he does. So I'll proceed on with the
He's like,
conversation.
do you
Yes,
need
of
a
course,
nap?
of course.
Do you
Oh no
need a
no no.
nap?
Oh
Are
no.
you sure?
I have to take up upon this mantle. If I don't, my brother is gonna wreck shop.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Well,
Speaking of, and
I
then
will
like
try to
a building would explode like a mile away.
I actually
Oh,
Seleucus, here's just one thing that's a little, you haven't seen Problematicus after the Dragon Giant War has decided.
It doesn't really have to, it doesn't have to be him.
I was gonna say,
Time bomb.
Time bomb.
do I have the power to control that within his dreams? Or is that just something that's always, or is that something
If I have a choice, like Seleucus would fully.
I'd say that's your answer.
He'll let you do your thing. He'll let you do your thing.
Oh, then I think
he appreciates the help.
Then I think that if it's like problems happen even in the dreams and there have to be solutions, then Fig be like, not in your dreams, and just like snap, and all of a sudden, I don't know, maybe there's like 2 or 3 Seleucus clones, so that then you can still feel like you're taking care of it, but each of you can like take naps and get rest. Either that or if possible the problems are just gone. I don't know which one Seleucus would prefer.
That's really sweet.
You see Seleucus looks at you. Like he fully stops what he's doing. He looks at you. What a fine idea. And you see like a notebook appears in his hand. He like taps a pen in his forehead. I like how you think.
Anything can happen in your dreams. Just say the word and we'll figure it out.
And he just gets back to his work. He says, "Thank you very much. You have been way more help than you already have been."
Of course. Let me know if there's anything else I can help with.
I believe you've done far too much for me. Listen, ask me if you need anything next time, of course.
Will do.
A clone Seleucus. Actually, you can ask me. No. Please, ask me. They all start coming forward.
I owe you now. I owe you
Because,
now.
see, as the original Seleucus, you can ask me, actually. That's solution number 3. Points at you, Seleucus.
Okay. I think just name tags. Just
I'm number 3.
original.
Okay.
Exactly.
And he goes off and does whatever work OG Seleucus tells him to do.
Amazing.
Chiro That was really cute. I love that.
That's cute.
Amazing. Actually, Solutions, go ahead and I don't know if you have inspiration yet. Grab point of inspiration. That was dope. Big grab a point of
It's blood.
inspiration. That was freaking awesome. And then your next letter interaction, Solutions.
Would be to Calum. Calum is Josiah and Solucious don't know too much about Calum. So my letter to Calum would, you said what?
I was gonna say, like, I mean, if you want Caleb to tell you real quick, I mean, but if you want to play it like this, that's totally fine.
Not more
I'll
funny.
play it like this. I'll play it like this. I know Caleb is more of like on the god of creation, one of the older ones. So the letter would kind of go like, once again, I am Seleucus. I see that you have been strung upon this weird, crazy chain of events that wound up with our domains right next to each other. I just want you to know, at least from me, you are not an intruder. You could consider me a neighbor. Should you need me, Lucius is the name you call, and I'll be there. For I may not know much about you, I would like for that to not be the case forever. Once again, if you ever need me, call me. And then specifically for you, it'd be that flock of birds one more time into the flock of crows into the one crow has it in its beak.
Had it so hard.
Just like a slightly too hard.
Hands it to you. Get that letter. Caleb,
Go
ahead.
Oh, I got a cool thing. Whenever they take the letter, it like flies out into the flock of crows again.
Okay.
Hey, Caleb's just gonna like flip it open it, read it, and just would Caleb's magic work in your world, in like your domain?
He would allow you to do things, but not anything too crazy.
No, just like would you let her use her like astral self?
Absolutely.
You just get like a knock on your door, like your workshop door.
I would say Solucious is currently working on the solution to carbohydrates in potatoes. So you'd be knocking on that door. It would swing open. Solucious is like in full scientist gown. He's like microscopically looking down at the potato. Come in.
Yeah, you just see like an arm fly in through your door.
Hello there, little one.
So the arm's just gonna like sign. Just thank you for your letter. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
I hope that we can have like a nice dinner and maybe a meeting.
Do I understand this?
I'd say yeah.
I mean, technically, you understand all languages Caleb
yeah.
speaks, so yeah.
Kind of, pretty much any language. You guys can have almost any language. Sign language is going to be kind of special. We'll say only in this situation. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I foresee problems with you guys using sign language. I feel like you will bully me because then like other races may not know it. Or gods. Don't make that face, Priyanka. They've bullied me with less. Okay. But Solucious.
Couldn't we just do the same thing with like any other language?
I hate you guys. Stop.
I don't believe you.
I mean, we wouldn't want to, but like,
you would.
If it's a possibility with signing, it'd be a possibility with anything else.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Novus absolutely speaks binary code.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay. So let's just go to the next one.
Um,
I hate y'all.
I honestly feel like I was like waiting for something like this to happen. I genuinely feel like Fig inspired something that would like affect Solutions for a while. Um, I'll get to that with Morel though. So Novus, um, you're the talk of the town. So you would get a little bit of a special message. Instead of a letter, you would get more of like a videogram kind of crow that would, kind of fly in. Ow, ow. The crow would fly in and it would like open its beak and it's like a projector. And it's like a video that plays. So instead of the letter, it would say, oh, hold on one second, sorry.
You hear a reel in the
Apologies,
back of the
apologies.
crow
Okay.
in the back of the crow's note.
Oh, I'm gonna have to teach him to upgrade that.
Hello, sir. While I feel that you are very, very much more knowledgeable and technologically advanced than myself, but this being my first attempt at something like this, I feel I did pretty decent. Welcome to this weird conjumbled junction of domains. I am Solucious. I just wanted to come here and introduce myself properly. I just wanted to let you know around here, you are not an intruder, at least in my eyes. When it comes to me and you can consider yourself a neighbor of mine. And if you need anything, you of course can let me know. And maybe we could work together on letting a brother in on a little bit of information towards this technology. It's a little new to me and very interesting on how far the bounds of something like this can go. And it seems you yourself are very knowledgeable in this. So I feel that we could have a very nice relationship. Us both being enjoyers of research. Once again, I'm Solucious. If you ever need anything, I'm nothing but a call away. You're always welcome in my domain.
Novus obviously listening to the message. I assume there's somewhere like he touches the like crow or something, it stops and like flies back. And what like he's looking for something. Like he probably just closes the mouth or something.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah, it just like freezes when it's over.
just like, yeah, ending that.
It's just
Like, yeah, that's enough. Like, Polly, do you remember if you've watched Lilo and Stitch, like when he's put his finger on the like
Yeah.
player and it's like open his mouth, it plays, it stops. Like he just does a closes the mouth thing. He goes, okay. Calls over a Modron, and he's gonna like record a message on the Modron. He then writes "press here" on the top, and then he's gonna send that over to your domain as his messenger. So you just get like this little Modron sort of walks up, just sort of beeps at you and has like "press here" written on its head.
so at this time Solucious would be in a new building that he had to create. I'll talk about it later. But that's currently where he is.
Yeah, the Modron just sort of knocks as you let him in, and as you press the button again, you get your own little holograph comes up, just pops out of the top of him again, like fully like the R2D2 with the Princess Leia message just pops up above his head, and you see Novus, same outfit as he was in before, just the overalls tied around his waist, fully covered in like all sorts of other grime. And he goes, hi, Novus Artifacts. I'm currently predisposed, given research purposes. I'll get back to you whenever possible. Thank you for the kind messages. If I'm in need of any services, I will ask. You can request services as well. Check the chest compartment after this message. And then it just ends.
Modron, Superman style. Chest out.
he would just open the chest compartment.
Real dramatic. Dies.
Inside, you'd find blueprints and a few like little gears and like other little parts that are basically a small upgrade to what you attempted to do with the hologram player. And it's essentially like it would be the upgrade of going from like 480 to 720p. Sort of it'd be that like small jump up sort of upgrade, not like a massive, going from like video to
480 to
Blu-ray or anything.
4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that small jump, not a massive one. And then, like I said,
Once
little
again,
blueprints to help you incorporate it properly.
Yeah, once again, Solutions would chuckle.
Okay. We'll end this with
Morel. I'll start at the entrance of your domain, Morel. You feel like the presence of Solutions is there, asking for permission to enter.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you what will happen. This is exactly what would happen. Morel is he's there, but again, he like sitting on his throne, and he's in one of his like full zone outs, like full on zone out, just sitting there like this. But Axel Mama's still there, right?
she is, and I was going to ask you
So-
like if she's still doing the field thing.
Yeah, so Axel Mama's there, and she can let you in if she decides to let you in.
That's what I wanted to do. So Axel Mama sees you approach Merle's domain, and she kind of goes. She remembers you that you put the potato away.
I actually have something about that.
Do you?
Let's talk.
She goes.
Hello, Axo Mama. It is very interesting that you are here in Morel's domain. I actually was going to come talk to you next. I have found something very interesting about these potatoes that you have given to me.
Okay.
He pulls out the potato and he pulls out another one, and one would be like cooked, but the one that she gave me is like, untouched. So what I have found, whenever I cooked this one in a high heat environment, not too hot to burn it, but hot enough to heat up the insides of it, you almost get more nutrients, less carbohydrates out of this one versus this one. This could be very good. I could eat this. And also for those that are in hunger and in need, this is very much more than enough for a meal. Way better than a loaf of bread. And he puts the potato like kind of back into some weird compartment. Like he doesn't have a backpack on, but it just like goes somewhere in his back.
She goes. She first of all she
Here, you want to try it?
She looks at it and she kind of like gently, and you see she floats up, pats you on the head, and then she floats away and she continues to do her potato duty.
So can I
Did she
Can
let
I
him-
come
did
in?
she let him-
Oh yeah, she fully let you in. No, she fully lets you in. She just good job.
So a little later, you would hear echoey steps from like not like teacher high heels, but like church shoes.
I'm telling you, he don't hear you.
Boom, boom, boom.
If you were paying attention, then if you were paying attention, that's what you would hear, but you're not.
He's gone.
Yeah. So Lucius would approach you very calmly, non-violently. He's just standing before you.
So you just gonna stand there forever? I'm telling you.
How do you get his attention?
He'll notice that he doesn't notice
He
him.
just staring straight
Like after patiently waiting for like a good 5 minutes. Well, he'll just do like a
you know what? I say he like blink. He like blink out of it. Like instantly goes for his sword. Instantly goes for you. You here to kill me? Type business.
well, I mean, why would I ask permission to enter your domain so I could kill you? If I wanted to kill you, you would have been dead already.
When did you ask permission to ask for that?
Your friend let me in. Like if I wanted to kill you, like this would have already happened, win or lose.
Morel
Like, it
looks
just
past
would have.
him.
Yeah, Axel Mama just. What they?
You know what? Last time somebody was standing here while I was, my bad.
All right.
But what was you saying about killing me, or what did you say?
You asked if I was here to kill you, and then I said that's kind of foolish. Why would I ask to go into your domain so that I could kill you when I could just sneak in
I didn't know you
if I wanted to kill you?
Sneak in, huh?
Your friend let me in. You didn't hear that part? That's all right.
You gonna look at her again?
She nods.
How can I? He gonna put the sword back down. Help you.
So Solucious just kind of like folds his arm behind his back. Well, I'm just going around introducing myself to those that I consider my neighbors around me. And it seems that I was correct in my assumption that you would have been one of the more hard to reach individuals by a simple letter. So I decided to come here in the flesh, they would say.
Flesh in the flesh. All right. Mario gonna try to poke you.
Yes, I am real. I am real. I'm not I'm not in like a astral form or like a ghost.
Oh, okay. I've seen a lot.
He takes an arm. I am Solucious.
I don't do handshakes, but what we can do is germs. What we can do, we can bump the forearm. We can wow.
He'll just put his arm behind the back.
Oh, so you don't?
All right.
So you gonna leave
Okay.
me hanging?
I'll call us even.
So you gonna leave me? This is what you want to do? He takes a deep breath.
Besides the point, though, of course, I'm not here to start any quarrels. For I am here to actually present you with an opportunity, one you would be very interested in.
We're gonna look at Axel Mom again.
He shrugs.
What's the opportunity?
Have you ever considered the fact that you feel that being a newer god, that you can't do what you want to do? There's not a lot for you to do because you're so bored. It's very boring for you, is it?
Well, it's kind of boring because I kind of killed everything here. I mean,
Exactly.
I've never felt
No more toys for you to kill. It's just you here and your friend. It's very boring, is it not?
I never felt like limited though, and to like ease the boredom.
Well, then can I ask you a question? If you aren't limited, then why didn't you just make more people to fight?
Because maybe I'm enjoying. Like, what's the point of me
Enjoying the
if
boredom?
If I wanted them here, Why not
Mhm.
just leave them there? They wanted to kill me. I killed them. If they wouldn't have bothered me, I wouldn't have killed them. Do that make sense?
People in your domain.
Well, it was like creatures. It was some people.
That you allowed to be here.
No. I didn't. They were here when I got here.
And then when you got here, you still allowed them to be here.
I killed them.
I'll say real quick, just so we can, because I want to wrap this up. What is the point we're trying to make? I want everybody to have time to do this.
Of course. So basically, to sum it up, the opportunity that I present to you is maybe eyes behind your back. It seems you are a very versed person when it comes to combat, but it seems you have no one that has your back. No one to be a second brain, solve some of the problems that you may have that you don't even know exist. By the way, can this be flavor? I want to do something cool. You have about 3 more days until, and he'll point to your sword, until that part of your sword starts to rust off. And it's like on your, not the sword, because I know the sword part doesn't like rust because it's like godly and all that, but like the handle. Seems you didn't clean it off from your past encounter.
Is this a spell, or are you trying to just?
I would say more of both.
What spell is this that you're casting?
More of like, this is like a multi-layered thing. This is more, where is it? Would that fight with so if he detected thoughts on you, would that fight with that god be on your mind?
Not at all.
Probably surface thoughts.
Who?
No, you definitely have to push.
Surface thoughts. Then then he would just do it based off of the sword being covered in blood, old blood. Because he said last session he never cleaned it.
Huh?
Up to you. I
You
mean,
said you were covered in blood from last session and you never cleaned yourself off.
I mean, his armor, that's like hundreds of, I don't know how many years you've been here, but like.
I'd say if you're
Well, yeah, the same thing would still apply.
okay, so we're gonna clean this up. If you are trying to basically unsettle him and make him believe that he needs you as somebody in his corner, go ahead and make either that deception, and if you are using a spell, you gotta let me know.
It would have been detect thoughts, but it just would have been surface thoughts.
Don't want to push.
If it wasn't on absolutely not.
Okay. That would have been.
I'm not stupid.
So if you're not pushing, so then you're gonna roll this flat.
I'm not gonna push.
So you're gonna roll either so I need you to roll deception for this. Deception, you're gonna roll this just flat, no advantage. Morel, you're gonna roll versus you're gonna roll insight. And I'll give you advantage because you're in your domain.
I ain't gonna cap. I need to hit this. I'm gonna use my inspiration. Now you keep giving me these low ass rolls. I need to hit this.
And the potato.
Yeah, I needed that inspiration.
Okay, what do we get here?
What I got sold? I got a 29. He got a 20.
Okay, my goodness. Morel. You see, sword might rust. This guy's pointing out problems you haven't seen. Might be useful to have him. Comes to think done.
So Lucius would simply say, You don't have to give me any answers or anything about that. Just if you need anything, give me a call. I'm always here to help. And he would turn around and walk away. And then next time you look at your sword, it will be cleaned. Whenever it is.
Well, yeah, we'll allow that. Cool. I'll say, Morel, you can take time to
You would be cleaned as well.
you can take time to mull around on that one. We're gonna continue.
I needed one more thing, one last thing.
Okay,
So
last thing.
Fig gave me the crazy idea. Could Solutions start working on clones
Oh, absolutely. If that's
to
something
work
you
in his
want
domain?
to start doing, I'll write that down.
Yeah, clones.
I'll say you
I was
have.
gonna say that I sent a clone to Morel, but it says it takes 120 days to mature. So no, that wouldn't have worked.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be 120 days y'all's time, and then relative to AI, it'll be vastly different. Cool. So clones. I'll say you have the ones that Fig gave you, but those aren't gonna
That's like in
last
my
forever.
dreams, right?
Yeah, those are like your dream clones that help you focus in your sleep.
They can stay there.
Cool. Let me. So I've touched on something with Novus. And then we got to last thing I want to do get back to your and
What plane would you say that we're in? Like, what plane? Like where the gods reside, or is like my domain somewhere completely different?
your domain is in the plane itself of where you all reside. You guys are in. I forget what plane exactly. If anybody knows, let me know. It may be
The
part of the
ethereal plane, the
maybe
astral
it
plane,
may
I
be
was gonna say,
part
because
of
it's not the celestial.
it may be part of the
celestial
astral
plane,
maybe part of the astral
astral
plane.
plane.
Not sure. Just we'll look it up later. But the point
Yeah.
is,
So specifically for the clones, I just wanted to say so there's like no like bullshit going on.
yeah.
Um, they can't leave my
Or
domain,
okay,
or like once they leave my domain, like it's like the range of effectiveness starts to get fucky.
okay. And I'll
Um,
say they have to stay within your domain. Um,
yeah.
outer plane, beautiful. I'll say they have to stay within your domain in order to actually, because that is where
Yeah.
the concentration of your magic is. If you guys start to leave your domain, you instantly, and it's hard to do anything other than mingle with God. That's pretty much what outside of your domain is. Um, and I know this is all brand new. We're all having a bit of a time getting to it. We're not adventurous. Um, but here's something that happens. Get back to your place. Um, you walk inside your normal place. You start to relax. You've been doing these gods and
I'm so sorry.
what's up?
I just want to send one special letter to a specific person.
Oh,
I can't say, but like if you think about it, you would know who.
I can't think about it. I need you to send that in a message, but we're gonna run this scene real.
Gotcha, buddy.
You uh stopping me and telling me you can't say means
I can't
just
say it in front of
just
it's a
type it later. God
well, I
damn
wanted
it.
to make sure that I said it during the session, and it's not like something that's
No,
like
it's
it's not
fine.
canon.
It's fine. It'll be canon. But we're gonna run this. Get back to your workshop. Solutions, you're exhausted. Day, you start feeling your power come back. Get a knock at the door. A familiar feel your brother.
The door would just open for him. He's allowed in my domain.
See,
No,
you see he's handsome as ever. Uh uh Getting's off. He brother, problems with the time.
My job.
Takes a step in, and he collapses into.
Yeah, I catch him, of course.
You go to catch him, and Solutions, you catch him by his ab. Pull it back. Iker. And you see him. Iker. I sit down.
Of course, of course.
And you
Tell
see
me what happened. Who gave you the good old Russell Tussle?
that was no puzzle about. The like one of your very malformed clones comes out to give him ambrosia, just like creepy looking for now. He starts to drink. He starts to heal a little bit with the ambrosia, but this wound was caused not closing. Um, the other god saw kind of like saw it as over this place, and that person that focusing on notice a really big guy in a skin, kind of jacked, all hell. Guys, actually,
that person wasn't supposed to be born for another like 600 years.
This is.
You're talking about the green skinned one? Blue.
This is the elder god of the. And he points up. He opens up a hole in your building, and then he kind of like creates a telescopic crystal that zooms in on this sky high above the celestial heights, where like almost the sun is. See this dot? He's so far away. Sitting in a throne is Anam, who is scared to you. And he currently the back of his not paying any attention. Yeah, me and Loki and Nancy and a few jumped the guy. Seemed like something powerful about him, and he kind of missed. I've never.
Interesting.
Don't fight him.
Then what I would like to ask of you is, what do you want to do? Why are you here?
Passes out on your.
He'll just call out like a. I think I should have a number system for these clones before there's too many of them.
Yeah, they're all. It takes 120 days. This is like what, day 7 or 8. He's like, just comes up, not fully formed at all.
I'll name you 264, and like a holographic number will be like on their on right above their heart. I need that
264.
couch replaced by the morning.
He lifts your brother and pushes him out of the couch, and then goes and carries the couch out, and your brother just like collapses on the floor. 254, and just
Uh, I'll pick him up and bring him to a building that has a house that has a nice bed. You know, very mother like. I'll tuck him in, pat the forehead, sleep tight.
he like reflexively smacks you away. Take care of your brother, but you get a foreboding that figure up, and as you look back and you use that telescopic prism, you see the throne is
He'll kind of walk up to the scope, fold his arms behind his back,
uh
smile on his face.
give me a strength saving.
3.
Feel gravity change in as the gate cracks and the ground sink into stuck there as this being puts immense spiritual all the way. He did not, by the way,
He just smiles.
he did not lift a hand. And as you sink down, go up to look again and hit. We're going to move towards let me see. I know Ixtris had some stuff planned that you wanted to do. You want to go and run that?
Sure.
Okay.
So I would like to reply to Lucius's letter first. Um, and then I'll just read it out because I have it on. And I had like maybe 5 minutes to write. So I'm sorry. But so I'll just go. Greetings, dearest Lucius. Uh, welcome, neighbor. You really beat me to the punch here. And I would like to extend the warmest welcome to our shared question mark domain question mark. Um, and in the spirit of hospitality, I would like to extend an invitation to High Tea to make your acquaintance. I would be most honored to host you in my humble abode at your convenience for a brief visit. And then this letter, sorry, wait, let me finish reading the letter. Please accept this basket of homegrown fruit, flowers, and honey from the hives I tend to. Yours most sincerely, Ixtris. And then it's like tied by a little like twine, but it ends up blooming, so it has like a little flower on it. Um, Goes in a little wicker basket with lavender, like a bunch of lavender. Um, and do you have a favorite flower that I would maybe like know or anything to like personalize it? Or I don't know.
Honestly, if you kind of did your research, like somehow Seleucus' favorite flower is every flower.
So it would be like a mixed bouquet, but also a like bundle of dried lavender so he can like sleep better. Um, and uh, what else? Fruit, just couple of fruits that I would pluck from the tree. So like mangoes. Sorry, you're gonna say something? Yeah.
Yeah, I actually wanted to say, um, in your uh, uh, orchards, you have a
Mhm.
pretty wild fruit you've been testing. It's called star banana, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's it's a banana that is
Mm-hmm.
like star fruit. So just imagine star banana. It's
I will put that um into that basket. Um and there is I don't do you have that wild like fey honey
I
table?
do. Solucious,
If
can you
you want me
please
to
roll
roll.
a
Okay.
no, Solucious will because they're gonna receive it.
Okay.
Solucious, can you roll a D8 for me?
One.
A 1. Solucious, you receive the honey of ancient meadows.
I'm putting this dice up. I ain't using this no more. Hell, this dice
Um,
ass.
this spirit honey is made from flowers found in ancient magical forests and meadows that have seen no humanoid traffic or when you consume it, you are immune to the charmed condition. You have advantage on charisma checks to interact socially with creatures for the duration. In addition, you have blind sight out to a range of 30 when you are in contact with bare ground or plant life. There you go.
You have that item.
You just have that honey on you. It can be any size vial or whatever. Basically, it's 1 dose.
Like a free get rid of charmed.
Yes. So immune to charmed and then advantage on charisma.
One time use. Okay, cool.
One
Let
time
me add
use.
that in.
And I'll
Yeah,
I'll
that.
remind you that you have it. I've written it down.
Oh, and one last thing that's in the basket is a little roll cake, like you know. Um and something happens when you eat it. So if you want to eat it, go ahead and take a bite. So you get all of this delivered by my mini Highland cow
I'll take a
or
nibble.
mini Highland calf.
little mini Highland calf walks up with a
It just
basket.
come on, yeah, and like has the basket in its mouth like that. Yeah.
Sets the basket down and doesn't ask for a tip. Asks for a pet. You to pat its little. Just real cute. Do you take a bite of the roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a nibble.
As soon as you take a bite of it, you hear in your mind, never gonna give you up, never gonna let, and it is a Rick roll. Look at Em's freaking out. She thought of this on her own. This was not my idea, and I fucking loved it.
What a pleasant surprise.
Every
It seems I have
time,
been
take a
Rick
bite.
rolled.
Rick Astley is there in spirit. Beautiful. Ixris, I if you would allow me, because I want everybody to be here, but if you can continue and disseminate all of these, can
Mhm.
can we actually have everybody at your high tea
Sure.
all at the
I
same time?
had a separate letter for like the general public. I only gave Solucius a specialized letter because he wrote to me first. So this was like a response. But I want to kind of send out like a general letter for everyone and see if they will respond. And then they will also get like a similar reply with like a gift basket um, if they accept.
So and this is what I'm asking because we haven't really had too much interaction between everybody at the same time.
Mhm.
I would like for us to, if it's okay with you,
Sure. Yeah,
everybody go to high tea.
I would love that.
Okay, so then you're doing similar letters to everybody, or do you want to do a personal one to?
Um, I'll do a generalized again, like a generalized one, because I don't know everyone. And then once they respond, I will send them like an invitation that is in the same like similar reign of thought. And then with except for the Fey honey that they would have to roll for, everything else would be the same. Like whatever fruit they like, what or whatever flowers they like, and then the star banana, um, and then whatever honey they roll for, and then they'll get that property, I guess, of the honey.
Beautiful. So this is what we're gonna do. In order to,
Yeah.
because I really, we have so much we can do in this game. It's crazy. Um, Novus, can you please roll a D8 for me as you receive this basket from a little fluffy Highland calf? Its fluffy hair is literally just. And what'd you get, Novus? On the D8.
One as well.
One as well. You also get the honey of the ancient meadows. Um, and then just you pat the cow.
I make a Modron do it. I'm busy.
And so it just goes just back and forth, and it's almost never ending because like a bunch of other Modrons see this and get jealous, and they want to also pet the cow. Um,
That sorry, that Highland calf is the happiest he's ever been, and he will probably just stay there if Novus will let him.
Why not? This is basically just the cutest metronome at this point.
Beautiful, love it. And then we'll go to Caleb. After way too long, Ixtris, you finally get your cow back. To send another basket. You see your cows just like
Oh, sorry.
ecstatic. Go ahead.
These can be different calves. They can all just go
Oh.
at the same time. And people, if they like them, they can just have them in their domain.
You
Just
just
if
have
they like them.
a small army of Highland cows traipses throughout the domains. Caleb, can you go ahead and roll a D8 for me? I love this so much.
Oh,
Novus, you have a Highland cow. What did Caleb get?
you don't have to keep them. I'm just saying.
A 2.
Ooh, a 2. And something fresh, something new. A 2. Caleb, you get the honey of dead fields. Um, let me see. So you get this one-time use little honey. This spirit honey is made flowers that bloom undead filled graveyards on battlefields and other areas filled with undead or that are ripe grounds for creating undead. With honey, you have resistance to product damage. In addition, when you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with a melee weapon against a creature that isn't construct or undead, you gain hit points half the damage dealt. I'll say that just happens to anybody you hit. Like you gain HP back when you so you can use it. Boom. And then you also have a little Highland cow. Do you pat it?
Uh, see, Cam's just gonna.
Just like fucking pat me already.
It's just like so soft. Cam's just gonna like look around, pick the cow up, and take it inside.
You abscond with the cow. Uh, it is so small and light. It's truly like a little dog. Take it. You have your star banana, and then the lavender and all those things in the little basket. So cute. Morel, can you go ahead and roll a D?
4.
4. Interesting. Ooh, you get the honey of planar Um,
I
Morel,
say Axel Mama got it. Did I?
Huh?
Like at the entrance, right?
Axel Mama picked up not only the cow but also the basket and brought it to you. Absolutely. She this time she goes cow and puts the cow in front of you. Do you pet the
Good
cow?
fertilizer right there.
Do you? Oh yeah, it is. Just poop everywhere. Do you pet the cow?
I feel like he stared at the cow for a minute.
It's
They just staring at each other for a minute, and then he like, "You cool?"
the cow in its own language does the same thing. You're cool too. Just like
You
Uh,
can stay.
the cow shrugs like it's whatever, and walks around your domain. You get the honey of planar flora. Like it very much reflects you as the god you are. This spirit honey is created using nectar produced by plants, and is infused with hints of the upper end. When you consume this honey, you have resistance to fire, poison, radiant damage, or being poisoned. In addition, you can use action to call on a planar power within and exude scent of sulfur, causing your eyes to glow. You can which scares a creature within. They have to roll a wisdom save. Blah blah blah. Basically, you look for and frightening. When you
Sounds familiar.
that's what you get, and then last but not least, or no, we have so Solutions already got his correct or no? Yes.
Yep.
And then so now we have Fig. Fig, go ahead and roll that D8 for me.
I also got a 2.
Also got a 2. Lovely. So on a 2, it's also going to be the honey of dead field.
Wait, what was the name of number 4? My bad.
Planar flora.
Okay.
And if you guys need me to be clear about it later, I will type it in the chat. But the dead fields again is that one where it's honey from flowers and undead field graveyards. Blah blah blah. Deal necrotic damage when you, and then on a nat 20, basically heal yourself on an attack roll. I'll say or on a spell attack. Cool. You receive that. Fig, you have a little. Your Highland cow is little pastel colored.
Amazing. I think that Fig would probably like take the things and like just like ruffle the top part of its head, and just kind of like must have had a long walk to get here. Yeah, there's some pillows over there. You can go take a little nap.
You say must have had a long walk. You see the before reaching the pillow, just just passes out in this domain of sleep and dreams.
It just falls down.
Just falls. Collapses on its side. I did want to say, like, all the other cows are kind of reminiscent of your domains. Like Novus, yours has like a little metallic sheen. Alum, definitely there's like stardust. And then
Constellation cow.
and definitely because of like travels, your cow has Heelys. So it like can step, and then just like like Heely away.
Ixorus is never getting that cow back ever.
And then Morel, yours is like very blatant. There's just a skull in like the hair on the front of this cow. And Solucious, your cow looks like a very efficient little cow.
Would that cow start to that cow kind of gravitate towards my potato farm? Oh.
Walks through the chomps on potatoes.
And I guess I don't have to really worry about what you want to eat. All right. Well, Mr. Cow, let me ask you something.
Sure.
What is the meaning of life?
It takes like a very humanoid deep breath and sigh. Just
Great answer.
and goes sleeps on a
I
bed of
literally give
potatoes.
that cow his own branch. I give that cow his own branch to solve cow-related issues.
Your cow becomes a CEO so quick. Just little tiny Ty. You see, leading a boardroom meeting of other cows. Murr, 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 and then points at one cow. Murr. You see that cow's been fired. And then walks out dejectedly.
Like
Right.
it's like a simulation of what it is to be in the future.
Yeah.
And he would basically ask him, "Would you like for this to be a real thing? Would you be okay with being cloned?" And there's even more cows to handle more cow issues. Give me 120 days.
You see, this has to get very serious. Ow. Sunset. Turns back and looks at you. On yours.
Of course. It's that
Uh,
time.
you see a contract
This
appear
is
on the
how
table between
get
you and the
things
cow.
done.
This cow has some of your celestial power. Gestures to the contract.
If you may so ask.
Before you start to sign with a pen, grabs a quill, pricks your hand, tells you to sign in blood.
I like the way you think. Dips it. Checks a number that says like 100 and erases a couple zeros, then signs it.
The cow pricks themselves. It says their name is written in common, Cowsey McCousington. Goes to shake hands. You are now partners. Cool. So, business partners. Okay. We go move. God damn it. Why? Every single time you guys inspire me for some bullshit, now it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. I'm gonna say we're gonna move forward just a little bit because I want to give maybe the next session for other people to do stuff. What's up?
Yep. If like our so the next session we're still in the same time period, just like finishing that out.
Actually, Big, go ahead and move on with you. Yeah.
Because I just
Yeah.
have a little thing.
No, you're right. Go. What do you want to do? Because I have something that I want to do with you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, my thinking is, Big would do a personal visit to Solucius because Solucius reached out first, kind of similarly. But other than that, I think that Fig probably noticed that that Malthus, the god of nightmares, had been sneaking out. And so Fig had kind of a few times Fig had kind of followed Malthus and kind of taken care of whatever Malthus was trying to do that night. Kind kind of intercepted them specifically there. But after that happened a few times, I think that Fig would kind of send out this like blast message. It's like, "Hello, my brother is causing troubles. Should you ever need any help with your dreams or any other rest related scenario, don't hesitate to reach out. I will always be available in your sleep. Many times outside of it, but I will specifically always be available in your sleep." Big signing off.
Wow, extremely formal. I love it. You, you blast that. Does that reach people on Aya as well?
That is only to the gods. I think that Fig is doing things down on Aya,
Hmm.
but the blast Fig is like Fig is directly talking about things
Mhm.
with the other gods, and Fig is just taking care of dreams and sending like general messages down
Okay.
Aya. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you
I think
do
Fig is
definitely notice your brother messing around.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, I wanted to
Mhm.
anything else? Are you doing anything like the epistolary phase? Are you writing any letters to anybody else, or
That I think that was the letters. Is that instead of it being letters, it is dream messages. Other than that, they're just kind of generally hopping around. They're kind of generally hopping around in Aya and kind of um, making sure that the people down in Aya are getting enough sleep, are getting enough, not just sleep, but getting enough rest, and kind of giving some guidance.
okay? Big.
Mhm.
Some you return. I'll say like you kind of like almost exit your domain and kind of fly sort of over Aya itself to deliver like these dreams to the people and whatnot. Um, so something as you come back, a little interesting. Somebody's opened your
Like my door's open.
like your so like we're imagining it as like this weird like ovular kind of like area or magic that is
Mm-hmm.
this domain
Mm-hmm.
stand. Choose to allow people
Mm-hmm.
kind of like almost like forgot to lock it. It's a weird thing because they didn't
Okay.
force themselves through.
We were
Give
just
me
able to get it.
Arcana here, advantage, or some other mental check that might make sense too.
Could I do perception just because that's slightly higher
Sure, I'd allow perception.
with advantage? You said.
Yes, with advantage. This is your.
Okay. That's a 29.
Oh my god. Amazing.
Mhm.
On
And that's with everything all taken care of.
25.
Or 29.
Oh my god, 29. Insane.
Yeah.
Jesus. You see, yeah, it wasn't. It's almost like it was permeated. Just touch it, and you're at the barrier, and feel your own hands, like it always has. Uh, and almost like, kind of like asking a question. What system do? Oh, access to Fig was granted.
Mhm.
You're like, I haven't been here. And
Uh-huh.
As kind of like you push deeper, asking your own domain, what the hell just happened? Like second time. So it's like streaming. But on a 9, absolutely. Somebody's
Mhm.
here. Somebody got in.
And they're still here?
You put that inquiry through, and you don't see another like big left. So yes.
Huh.
Uh,
Can I cast fairy fire in the room?
yeah. So you go all the way in and get into your room. You don't need to, because as soon as you start to cast fairy fire, you sleep in a bed. Like you have your room full of those stars, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I have like a big like cloud bed, essentially.
Cloud bed has
Is it my cow?
owl actually outside sleep.
Okay. How big is the lump?
Uh, or size. Most your exact dimensions.
What? Okay.
I'll say as you get
Mhm.
pull the covers off, and s- um, see a beautiful um their form shifts almost like a dream. But for the
Uh-huh.
most part, they have robe, an extremely long cloak. And then as you pull the covers off, you see like pastel clouds poof off around them. Um,
Uh-huh.
and they have that literal like in cartoons where they're like sleeping and there's like a little nose bubble, like like they're
Uh-huh.
fully passed out sleeping in bed.
I think we're just around the side, just hello?
You go hello, um, go 5 more minutes, and then like pat your head like an alarm clock.
Hi, you're in my bed.
Hmm. Scoots over. It's okay.
It's wait, no. Who are this is I there's never anybody else in here. Who are you?
Sits up and like rubs their eyes. Huh? Big mess of gorgeous black hair just falling straight down over their face.
There's never anybody else in here. How did you what?
Big. You notice that they also have much like giant king.
Uh-huh. Uh,
Uh,
are are you no, it's not. I mean unless I don't know. Things are getting squished together right now, but up until very recently this has been my thing, my domain, or my area exclusively. Uh,
okay. Pats your face.
are
Goes.
you
Okay.
are you one of the giants? Are you also a dream person? Is that why you're in here?
They
What?
go.
No, you're just blue, and this is I haven't seen a lot of blue people yet.
Go. Um. My name's
Memnar, nice to meet you, Memnar. How did you get here?
Call me. Yeah, you can call me. Got in. I needed a place to sleep.
Why?
I wanted a place.
How did you end up here? What's Hey, you're gonna need to wake up a little bit. We gotta have this conversation and then you can sleep after.
Sorry.
But I need to know what's going on here.
Yeah, you see they reach out, mage hand, grab your cow, and then pull it over towards themselves and just.
No, please
Yeah.
do
So,
not
anyways,
manhandle the cow.
Hmm?
Please do not manhandle the cow.
not petting it so gently.
You just yoinked the cow.
Right. For yoink petting.
They're not. They're not. They're a sentient being.
Okay.
This is not a stuffed
Tosses the
animal.
cow back into the pillows.
Okay, be nice to the cow.
You see the cow floats in pastel clouds.
Be nice
back
to the
down.
cow, or you're not going to be allowed to sleep here.
Just floating so erratically. Yeah.
Fig like catches the cow in its little, I guess, cow bed.
Yeah. You see Memnor goes, and by the way, you remember seeing Memnor when El went to go. Memnor was one of the brothers.
The what? Oh.
Memnor was here.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I get sleepy and I
Uh-huh.
place was give dream.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready to go.
That's it? Okay. But you can't mess with the cow.
You don't want me?
Okay? I mean, like, if the cow decides that the cow wants to get up on the bed, okay, fine. But, like, no yoinking.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Okay.
Alright.
I guess.
Want me to sleep? Okay.
I guess you can go. Just don't mess with anything while you're in here, okay?
Okay. Bully
And just
rolls
kind of
rolls back over into your
pats-
bed.
and just kind of like pats on the head, and like I get no like tucks this person in, and then just kind of like I and then like goes into the dream.
You
Wow.
go into their dream.
I mean, they said to give them good dreams, so I'm gonna go in and see what's going on.
Big. Gonna need
Uh-huh.
uh
What have I done? Mm-hmm.
give me 3 wisdom saves.
What? Okay.
As you can roll them. I'll ask for them after I describe this. You punch through this dream. It is harder than you've ever had to punch through somebody's dream before. You rip into it. You see truly tumultuous fire, blood, ash. You see the heaving of a full continent as some sort of enormous thing, humanoid beast, whatever, picks up a goddamn continent and then slams it, destroying this world, fully cracking this planet in half. And then you see the core becomes unstable. Vision explodes. This planet is gone. You see whatever this figure was, uh, absorbs the world itself into its, breathes in all of the essence that it just created from destruction through the stars at an unsettling speed. Fig, you have the ability to catch up because you are just a figment here.
Yeah.
You catch up to the being. You see a huge arm, a swath of destruction. As elbow, forearm, backhand hits 3 individual planets, all of them explode as this thing What were your saving throws?
20, 21, and 29.
Beautiful. You pass everything. You do not immediately. Fig, you
Cool.
feel the heat of planets, dozens of them, impacting upon your face. How do you? There are like minuscule. There's micrometeorites flying at near the speed of light after this explosion. How do you defend yourself in this?
Fig goes incorporeal.
Going corporeal, beautiful. Things pass through your body. Big, do you want to get out of here, or do you want to?
I guess one question.
Sure.
Is this Devourer? Is that Memnar? Can I figure that out?
In order to know that, you'd have to go. And I'm gonna give you a
You're
warning.
at risk of immediately dying.
I can give you a warning. Did already own. And I mean that genuinely. I mean that like Novus would have been fishing your body out. You saved all three of those. You would have taken a shit ton of damage. So, purely up to you. If you can survive these rolls.
Oh.
After the planets are destroyed, these dozens, you see this thing go to the center of this universe and leave far behind as you stay in your Big, I'm gonna have to ask for a decision 5. 3.
I think okay,
2.
here's the thing. I think that Fig is going to try to somehow rein it, like, just from their distance, see if they can rein in that destruction either by trying to change the vibe, maybe try you said this is a very fiery, heat intensive.
Yeah.
Can Fig just try to cool down the area before they hop out?
What 9th level spells do you have?
Give me a second. 9th level, I have Charm Monster. I also have Charm Person. Cure Wound. Well, okay, these are just can go up to 9th level. The 9th level ones I have are Foresight and True Resurrection.
Foresight and True Resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see Foresight real quick.
Touch a willing creature and bestow a limited ability to see the immediate creature.
Oh shit. Okay.
Like my shoulder.
Fig, you may touch your own shoulder.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you are casting this 9th level spell in this moment.
Cool.
What does your magic look like? I don't think we've had opportunity to see this big 9th level magic.
I think that it almost is it's I guess actually kind of maybe a little bit glittery-ish.
Okay.
Like it's the incorporeal nature of dreams. Like it almost, I don't know if I would say that it's that it itself is a cloud, but it's almost like a glittery, like gaseous nature almost, if that makes sense.
Sure. Almost like cosmic gases almost, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Like that surrounds them.
Cosmic or just starlight. Go to touch yourself. Go to touch your own shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Touch my shoulder.
Yeah, touch my shoulder. You eyes alight. Have for this moment's foresight. You have the ability to see into the see overlaid as possible futures could happen. Big, you look and you see yourself rushing out the future and then turns around and obliterates your body. That's one feature. Another pushes you, and another one, this thing grabs you, and throws you into the mouth, and then afterward, Novus would fish you up. Fig, if you go first into this, be rolling everything, but it would be ruled flat because of your foresight. So foresight would give you flat. The DCs are going to be much higher.
Yeah. I think that Fig is going. Okay, then one last thing before they hop out.
Sure.
Fig's gonna look around and just see if they just gonna look around right around in the area where they are. They're not gonna go on any further, but they're just gonna look around and see if they can find in this area where the see if they can see anything that looks like Memnar, whether that be the version that's currently in their room or whether that be the version that they saw earlier.
So you're planning on hopping out immediately after this, right?
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
Exactly.
With
Try to see if there's any way that they can provide comfort to the actual dreamer before they hop out.
your thoughts turning, as you turn around, right in front of you is Memnor. In that female form in the bed. Turn and you leave the destruction behind. It no longer exists behind you. Turn to Memnor. Chase. You snap out of the dream. You appear back into the bed, or next to the bed. See, sleeping comfortably, calmly. As if, I'll say with your passive insight, the dream they always have.
This isn't a nightmare.
But it was.
Fig immediately gets out their journal and is like writing everything down and like underline like, who is that?
Beautiful.
And note, contact Memnar upon awakening.
Absolutely. Memnor wakes up.
Memnor.
As Memnor wakes up, it is the male version who is like this completely different class of giant who's not dreams, not any have a duality to them. But it's not something else. Memnor wakes up, goes, she was missing. Listen, my name's Memnor. I'm sure you met Memnor.
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of here. This is awkward for me.
No.
This is weird.
This is what?
I'm gonna step out.
No, wait. I do have questions before you go, though.
Sure you have questions. I can't answer them because I'm not Memnor. I'm just Memnor.
You don't remember what was in that dream?
What?
The one that you just had last night.
I don't appreciate it if you'd let me go. Feel like you're kidnapping me, not letting me.
I promise you're not. I just have one more question. When can I ask questions of the other one? I'm sure you're great, but I need answers from that one.
I'm sure you do. You'll see them when you see them, Ken.
Okay, sure. Can you leave a note to your other self to contact me?
No, that never ends up good. Okay?
Okay.
I don't like making them mad. Right? But can I go?
Okay. Sure.
Thanks. How do I get out of here?
Fig's gonna goodness. Sorry. Fig's gonna guide this Memnor to the door.
Cool. Is that a cow? Sneezes. I'm
Bless
so
you.
allergic to cows. Please don't. No.
Okay, let's go then.
No touchies, no touchies. Like arches his back. He's like, no.
Okay. Door is this way, and
Hey, door.
is to the
Cool.
left. And then you make a right at the second column.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it.
Do you want some? You know what? Actually, I can't spare any. It's all for me. I'm gonna go. You see Memnor leaves, escapes. He has his anti-back. He gets the fuck out of there. Halem! I'm sorry it's been taking so long for me to get to everybody. We all have a lot of things to do. And I need to draw the floor. Calum, do you don't have to write to everybody. You can write to, and you can write to everybody if you want. Go ahead and take it. Muted.
What about now? Okay. Change my mic setting for some reason. Okay. Uh, Currently, Kaylin would probably just be sitting on her throne, absentmindedly tapping like the finger to their head. I'm bored. I'm gonna go mess around. And Kaylin's gonna like stretch, and Kaylin's gonna like burn all of their key points and like cunning actions to just dash like the Aztec domain wherever Aximama was or would be after they were done with
I think you would know Axomama's with Morel. I think that the word around the domains is Axomama's hanging out with Morel.
because I didn't know if Caleb would know or not.
I think Caleb would know.
Well, Caleb's gonna go to Caleb's gonna head to Aximama and Morel's domain. If Morel lets them in.
Yeah, Morel, you do you want Axomama to answer again?
Yeah. I mean, well, I say players would know. I wouldn't say like your characters would know, but like Morel be like astral projecting a lot. Yeah, that's why he be sitting there staring off like that. He be astral projecting a lot. So if she let you in,
She sees Caleb and she waves real happily. Like she does a little fast breathing.
Thanks.
And yeah, she goes, hey, potato. And she grabs your hand and pulls you in and wants to show you her feet. And it's just, truly nothing's grown yet. It's just tilled earth. Potato.
Caleb's gonna grab like one of the like seeds or something. I'm assuming she has a bunch of seeds.
Oh yeah, plenty.
Caleb's gonna grab one and just like turn it into like a potato constellation. Gift.
She starts crying. Buries her face like in your stomach. She's so little. Buries her face in your stomach and just like sobs and weeps. And she puts it in her little sack. It's the first time you've seen her put somebody else's potato. Her potato. Cute.
Caleb's gonna look at her and just say, "It's been fun. I have other stuff to do. It was nice meeting you. I'd love to have some tea with you and maybe some of your family if you wanted to invite them. You guys are always welcome in my domain. I have to go. Bye." And she's gone.
Okay. Go for it. You leave.
Caleb's gonna like hand deliver like letters to the different domains to people.
So fast, Caleb. You can do it as fast as you need.
Just like speed blitzing around. letter. Like individual gods that are outside of like their domains just messing around. Letter, gone.
Amazing. And then, do you have anything specific for anybody here?
I wanna head to Fig's domain. I'm assuming
Okay.
Fig's still in their room.
Yeah, I think Fig has been writing it. If this happened after that, I think Fig has been writing a lot down to try to make sure they have all the details of what just happened.
Yeah, Caleb, you're so fast, by the way. Can you please roll in perception with advantage to see if you saw Emnor leaving Fig's domain?
I have a passive perception of 26. I don't know if that'd do it.
See if you crit, just to see. Just
See if
roll
I
with
crit,
just
okay.
roll with advantage. You're so fucking fast. 26 is crazy.
27 for the first roll. Does a 35 see them?
Oh God, yeah, it does.
Caleb sees everything.
Caleb sees everything. Yeah, that's crazy. You see a befuddled male. I would say nobody's seen male Memnor than Big. You see a male Memnor. Hands of the antibacterial.
Caelim's about to make them so mad because they're just gonna put the letter in their hands immediately.
Mid-air hand flap, and then just like letter freaks the hell out and just no, like runs away, like, but with like a little limp hand with the letter in it still.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
You're right.
Okay, go ahead, Caleb. You noticed that.
Okay, I'm just gonna
knock on it.
Very loud on the door.
Fig is frantically writing in their log, and just, yes. Did you come back? I don't usually have 2 visitors in a day. What's that? What? Yeah. What? Sorry.
Open the door.
Cool. And Fig like waves it, and the door opens.
Hey, bud. Long time no see. I thought I saw you in the collapse.
Yeah. That was a lot. Hello. Hi, hey, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that a cow? You got a cow too?
Yeah. Did you get a cow?
I got a cow.
Your Healy cow is not too far behind you. It's so fast with the Healy.
Amazing.
Crazy.
I was gonna lure you again.
They chat. Murmur.
Yeah. Did you just see that guy leaving?
I saw a lot of things. Yeah. I also saw them run very, very awkwardly away when I handed them that letter.
Yeah, no, they.
You didn't see it. You should have seen it.
Yeah, they would. Yeah, he was kind of freaking out. It was because I don't know what just happened. Huh?
Yeah. Speaking of freaking out, you look like you're freaking out.
Yeah, I don't know what I just saw in that dream. They're not usually that drastic, or they're not usually actually that dangerous. I guess they're that drastic sometimes, but they're not. Died? I don't usually have to do investigations.
Ooh, fun. What are you investigating?
A destroyer of worlds, possibly.
Big. I'm gonna stop you there. You don't.
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
mouth tightens as you try to describe the dream.
So then you just see Fig just like it was. It was
okay. Spit it out. It's okay. You got it.
I physically can't.
Like physically, or like
physically, like
or even
it was
mentally.
talking about It was a. I physically can't.
Blue guy walking out?
Yes, but Dream was not blue guy. Dream was blue girl.
Scale of 1 to 10, how crazy?
Wild. Like
not even on the scale. Okay, that's crazy.
Wild. I am not usually in danger. danger is outside of dreams. Danger is not inside dreams. Not for me. I was in danger in that dream.
So, guy
Can I say that?
walked out.
You can
Guy
say that,
walked
yeah.
out. Girl.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
guy walked out. A guy walked in a girl. left-
Was yeah.
Wasn't weren't
So-
weren't they one of the ones standing during the fight?
He was. Yes. He was. Yes. There's something going on there. They apparently are not sharing memories. It's the same person. It's the same person. They're not sharing memories.
Since when do gods have
Because I-
split personalities?
I mean, I feel like that happens. I mean, you know, Janice. But I don't remember if Janice is actually a split personality, but Janice is two heads. Two
Yeah.
sides of the same head.
Oh, and there's
I'm sure. it
You
counts.
know.
there's dozens of
Happens.
trines, like triple-headed gods and stuff. So you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys know
Yeah.
that there would be a
So,
split
like-
personality.
So like
Yeah, but no.
happens, but I feel like less often where they don't share memories.
That's what I was saying.
That's
It's
the weird.
clearly the same person, but they are not. It's two different iterations of the same person.
Have you
'Cause-
tried drawing it?
Try. What happens when they try to draw it? Yeah, okay.
So what are they writing in their book?
That's a
Uh,
very good question.
That as if it's private, it's for you. Big, if you attempt to show Calum, it looks like gobbledygook.
Okay. So Fig draws out the whole scene. It's like it was like this.
And then you see like a
Man,
cute
that's
little house
crazy if
and
it
like a
looked like
pretty little
that.
yellow sun and
What?
little stick figure smiling guy. It's like, wait, what?
Not destroyer of worlds.
No. And
Well,
let's
wait, I couldn't say that.
you can't say that. But Calum, can we let's wrap up this what you're doing.
Caleb's just gonna like let her. I'm inviting people over if they want to come. I figure
Oh,
it's better to meet the neighbors now that I have neighbors.
Yeah, we've neighbors now.
I mean, I didn't have neighbors before. I'm not entirely happy about it. It feels like I'm running with cement in my shoes now, but
That's
can't
valid.
do anything about it.
That's understandable. That's understandable. But yeah, it does make things a little bit more complicated.
By the way, I
But
will
yeah,
see you
let me know.
later. I'll
Sounds
see
good.
you later. Literally later. I'm gonna go take a nap. Bye. Gone.
Perfect. I'll be there. Sounds good.
And then little Highland Cow Healy's out with you.
Amazing.
Psst, psst. Awesome. Am I leaving? I touched on everybody individually correctly, where we all kind of did
Yes.
something.
No.
Or else,
But
yes.
it's cool if you need to keep going.
Is there anything specific you want to do that'll take like maybe 5 minutes?
Probably some probably like some Axel Mama stuff. know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I actually would like to touch on that. Yes, I would like to touch on Axel Mama stuff. What do you want to?
Well, probably like a tour, he probably asked for a tour of the potato field. You know what I'm saying?
Just holding
And
your hand the
everything
whole
like that.
time.
Just a walkthrough. Like this is you know what? Can I have a potato?
He give you one like
He just scarfed the whole thing. Yeah, I need another one.
unlimited potato sack.
You know what? You might have to. You might have to like extend your stay a while. After
It has been so long since I had ate.
Okay.
He do like a little sad face.
Rubs your back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But then after that, you know what? He gonna like put her on his back,
Oh.
put her on his back, and he gonna be like, you know what? You shouldn't even have to walk. You shouldn't even have to walk anymore. For what you do for me,
Oh
you know.
man, no persuasion roll needed here. Axelmon was feeling Morel. Like this is like y'all become really good friends. And you put her on your back, walk her around, and she gets um I'll say you notice after a while of being together with Axelmon, um there is a not a field, a private garden in your dome. Uh and you see something that you have behind her.
No, that. I feel like Morel will be like enamored with that now. You know what I'm saying?
She hands you a pitcher so that you start to take.
He gonna try to like water it and then spill some of the water all over the place. And then, you know,
I love this. Morel. No, hold on. Morel, as you go to spill the water, she kind of like jumps in real quick, and then you like jump in to like get the pitcher, hands gently. Um, as you both grasp watering can, and her eyes as she realizes this could be. It's been a long time, by the way. It's been about a decade on Aya. All of this that's been happening. Yes, Novus, we will be getting to your stuff soon, but this has been roughly a decade you have spent together. And maximum nothing but warm and gentle out of F. Um, and C, this private garden has been the creation from the same family of the potatoes, Elsgrove. One at out of
damn. Oh, that's heat. I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. I feel like I feel like Morel doesn't know. Like he don't fully know how to like process it, but he knows he hasn't like felt this way before, like in his whole life. Like all he's known is like violence and stuff, but now he like feeling this other thing. Good. This is cool. This is cool.
do you say that to Axel Mama? This is
Yeah, like as their eyes meet, he's like, this is cool.
your eyes meet. Um,
And then Merle gonna say, okay.
Say okay back to her. Just streaming. She is enamored with. She wants to plant so many things with you, Morel, but you guys aren't gonna have a lot of time for that because it is beginning IT over at Ixtras's place. Anybody else? Did I miss anybody? Does anybody have anything pertinent to be doing at the moment? Otherwise, the high tea. Right. Um, beautiful. We will see what of your love go to at Ixtras's place. It is absolutely dolled up. It is to the nines. You see little tiny um butler cows everywhere. Maid cows. They are adorable. These little Highland cowsies in their little outfit. See that have teeny tiny tuxes. And also teeny tiny maid outfits on as well. See that they are. Emma's losing her shit. You see.
It's adorable.
It is so coquette and cottagecore all at the same time out here. Ixtras, if I'm saying anything wrong, you interrupt me. Cool. I knew. I know.
That's that's better than what I was thinking. So yes, go on.
Let's go. Go off, Queen. You all arrive. In this last couple of minutes before we start rolling for more followers, I would like to go around the table and see what everybody's wearing tonight. So we're gonna start with Novus. Novus, what are you wearing tonight?
Well, my first question for that would be, was there a dress code on the invitation?
No,
So, was it as in just no dress code at all, or just sort of like wear what you want sort of idea?
just be yourself. Whatever you want to wear. This is not. I don't want to make it like a formal high tea like people have it. It's just like a hey, we're all gonna be in this space together and exist or coexist. So I would like for everyone to get to know each other and get along. So really chill, really like relax, whatever you guys want to wear. Doesn't matter.
Okay. I think in that case, uh, he's wearing probably just some like plain black trousers. I'd say probably a black shirt as well. And that's probably about it, really. Like he's literally put in some effort in this, as in it's like smart formal wear, but he's not gone for a full suit or anything like that because he's not trying to be posh and fancy. He's just trying to be like, I've been invited here. I've got to turn up, sort of that sort of like some effort, but not trying to overdo it.
Uh, Novus, can we say that you're +1 on?
Absolutely sure.
Just 7 inches tall, this Modron. Super. He looks fucking. This little Modron. He's just this little cube of a thing, but he is shiny as hell. Novus, you can keep him in line as much as you want. Keep him humble. It's fully up to you how he acts because he obeys you entirely.
He can be a little fancy boy. It's fine because it shows that I can be. I'm just choosing not to be. Like I'm almost feigning humbleness through this, whereas actually I just don't care, but I'm putting it on as humble.
I love that. You see a bed of picks up the Modron so that it can fly at like your shoulder level, just like right. Awesome. Caleb, what are you wearing?
So Caleb normally wears nothing, like at all. So I don't know.
Everybody's like, what the?
Freedom, freedom
their-
of movement,
Their
freedom, no
body is
clothes,
just like
nothing.
their body's just galaxies, right? Like stars and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. uh,
It's just you look and see
so
a naked person.
I feel like
I
that's
would just. Sorry. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was like, clothing encouraged. But again, if that's how you roll, that's how you roll.
It said just looking at the invitation, clothing encouraged. Son of fine. She's just gonna put on like a nice like robe, like cloak sort of thing, like a nice like like dinner date kind of like wear, just made out of like clouds,
Oh, cute.
very flowy.
I like that. That's really. Do you do you want to bring your
Oh
your
yeah,
Healy
forgot
cow
about
as a
plus one.
+1?
That thing is kitted out in like the cutest like tuxedo I could find.
Yeah, your Highland cow comes back, Ixris, as now a pet partner of Calum. And you see it has Heelys, fully kitted up. Your cow bows to you again, Ixris, like kind of recognizing you, its creator. You pat it, and you see little cosmic stardust fall off of it. We go. We'll save Ixris for last regarding the outfit. We'll go to Morel. What are you wearing as you walk? And who's your +1?
I say, Morel got on like a plain white T-shirt, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like plain white T-shirt, muscles busting out the shirt. You know, he came with his sword too. Big sword on his back, and actual mama on his back too, cause she don't walk nowhere no more.
You don't walk
You know what I'm
anywhere.
saying?
Ixris, are you allowing weapons into your high tea?
Let's see. Maybe check them with the code check,
Check them at the door.
just because we want
I can't check it.
people to be non-threatening,
I can't
as
check it.
non-threatening as possible.
Yeah, cow
Sorry?
tries to lift your sword.
I can't check it. But
This is a
everything
friendly high tea, my friend.
yeah, everything will be fine. I mean, as long everything will be fine.
Do you pinky
I
promise? Do you pinky promise?
He gonna look up and ask mom. You gonna pinky promise?
Okay.
No. You
Can,
you
can,
have the
can
weapon.
I can I possibly do something to further the role play that I did earlier with Morel?
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Kind of
Please.
so Lucius would not like force himself into the conversation. He would simply walk up to like the side of the two. Hello, Morel. Ixris, nice to see you again. It seems seems got herself a situation here. Is everything okay?
What you mean?
Every-
What you mean by that?
Everything's okay.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Right, Morel?
Everything cool. I just can't check it.
Okay.
Well,
I'm good though.
it seems you must not understand the backstory between this young man here and his sword. That is the legendary Shusher.
Yes.
Legend tells you that once you are forbidden and forgotten, that once you leave the Shusher, you become shushed.
Okay.
That man can't leave that sword or he will be shushed.
You know what?
He's
I can't check it.
if you pinky promise Morel, this will be like like a pure binding contract.
Yeah, listen. Respectfully, most respectful
Respectfully.
way possible. I need you to hear me. Mind you, he got blood on his boots. By the way, the blood on his boots. But listen,
So,
listen. Nothing will happen.
the cows are unsettled.
Okay, and you can pinky promise me that you will not use your sword.
I won't use my sword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
let you keep it. I'll let you keep it if you pinky
Oh,
promise.
I pinky promise that I won't use my sword.
I do.
For
I like squeeze it really
the
hard.
evening. Yeah,
Do you
but
actually physically do it, Morel?
I'm
Pinky
gonna
promise?
say that I won't use my sword to cause harm. Just for this high tea. But that don't mean I can't use something else.
Oh, that's completely okay. This is just for these grounds, these people for today.
Watch this. You gonna see you gonna see Morel reach on this side and he gonna say, flame on. He gonna pull out his sword, his other flame sword. And okay, it still works. Yeah. Okay, so we good. Right?
Uh,
We good.
you make the pinky. Okay, I'm gonna say you guys make the pinky promise. You see, Solucius, your extremely litigious cow, who is now a CEO, has popped up and pricks both of their hands and signs a blood contract. He goes, "Mer," and then it disappears. And then he
Thank
also
you,
disappears.
thank you, wise man Solucius. You have earned a handshake if you want it.
Okay.
I'd be delighted.
There you go. Now let's go, Axelmon.
Okay. She goes in with you. Um. Uh. You see, Axomama is dressed in a very Native American dress. It is a little tighter than usual. And she has a gorgeous flowing headdress with feathers, red, blues, and what's up, Morel?
Oh, I was gonna say too, and like maybe he'd be wearing like a neck thing that Axel Mama gifted him, like some feathers, some green and orange feathers or something maybe.
Oh, beautiful. And then it has like a little teeny tiny potato pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. We go to Solucius. What you got? What you wearing? Who's your plus one?
Oh, it's delicious. Would be how long would it have been since like my interaction with the blue man?
It's been a while, I'd say. Why? Why are you asking?
Like
You have to
like
be very
just
clear.
like like just like an amount of time.
I mean, it's been a couple of years, total time, but time's very relative here. I'd say 5
Okay.
years.
Then yeah, in that case, so Lucius would be in a very litigious, very prestigious suit. You know, buckles everywhere and like just
Yeah.
chains that don't even need to be there, but they're just in the most perfect spots in this very sleek, almost 2D black. Like a black so black it makes them look 2D.
Oh. Who's your plus one?
And then what you already know who my plus one is.
Tell
I
me.
brought my business partner.
Oh, the cow.
I brought my business partner.
You brought Cowsy McCousington.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, Cowsy's there. Little does the tie, glasses, shades, So nobody can read his expression. What do you do? Extras?
In Indian culture, when you do this, that means you're like making sure that the person you're doing that to doesn't get affected by like evil eye or something.
Okay.
Because they look like really good
Ah.
or they're doing something well, so you just go like, and you like crack your knuckles on your head, like on the sides of your head.
I'm gonna roll something. Extras. You try to do that, and you see that your cow goes, bats your hand away, walks away, and you know in Cowsy language that he's saying, "I'm too," as he walks away with a salute.
As
I
he
rolled a
walks
3.
past, he kind of just whispers in your ear, "It's all right. You look lovely, by the way."
In Cowsy language, he's like, "I have business," and then continues. Uh, wait, what'd you
Wow.
say,
Okay.
Novus? I think you were muted, double muted again.
I fully imagine him just being like, "I'm a lawyer now."
Yeah. We're now, mother. Can't coddle me forever. And then we have Fig. Fig, what are you wearing? Who's your +1?
Well, I mean, I think we know who the +1 is.
Is it gonna be more cows?
I've also brought my cow.
Okay, wait, Novus. I think maybe your Modron's riding on your cow, probably, so we can just have all the cows.
Amazing.
Go ahead, Fig. I'm sorry.
Amazing. Real good. I think that Fig probably Fig probably went to talk to one of their siblings. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the name here. Fig Sure. Fig went to talk to Kenning. Because I feel like the goddess of theory might have maybe a good inkling of like what do you wear to AT kind of thing. And so Fig probably has like a variation on like a nice like coat, like a nice kind of like long coat and some nice pants and stuff like that. But all of it is in like all of it's in like the comfiest material possible. Like it's like kind of like I feel like it's like a comfy like um maybe I'm trying to decide if the material is like stretchy or if the material is loose. But it's one of those two. It's something that's nice but comfy.
Okay.
And I feel like the cow has like I feel like they've got the cow with like little like cute little like cow pajamas almost.
Oh my god. Insane.
Right? Like just for a little
This
curl up
pastel
in.
colored cow with cow print pajamas. Adorable.
Exactly. Amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
You have truly otherworldly fabric on Fig. It doesn't make sense as to what it
Comfy
is.
fancy clothes.
It's the comfiest. Yeah, so
Yeah.
so comfy, so fancy. Um
Amazing.
and then Ixtris, or what, I'm sorry, Fig, were you done there?
That's it. That's it.
Cool. And your Cowsy, I'll say, floats in on its cloud. Um Ixtris, what are you wearing?
So kind of similar to the outfit that I posted in the Discord. It'll be very similar with like a little blouse situation, but like a crop top blouse. And then really long skirt, which will be like covered in flowers, or not covered, but like the bottom third, I would say, has like floral
It is flowers at the bottom, right?
embroidery on it.
Yeah.
Huh?
It is actual flowers blooming on there.
Sure. Let's do that. It's pink, and then there's white flowers on them. And then she has a little, so it's like a rectangle piece of cloth, basically. And it's called a dupatta. And you kind of like cover your, like, wrap it around and cover your body. So that's gonna be, say, like a green or like a lilac color, and it also has like little white flowers on it everywhere, like daisies maybe. Um, so yeah, just like if my description is really vague, it's kind of because I'm building off of the outfit that I posted in the Discord. So yeah, that's it.
People are mean. There are a couple don't see. Anam is still floating in the sky. You see the giants have yet to arrive. Dragons have yet. And crashing in like lightning, you see Zeus and his pantheon. And then you see just truly they all begin to argue. Zeus, Hera, Hades, Poseidon, all of them. No. I said I was gonna teleport us into here. What? And then as they start to argue, that's where we're gonna end our session before we start high tea. So, thank you guys so much.
Of course, the Greek pantheon just boom immediately started
Immediate
arguing.
arguing.
Yeah, just immediate family drama.
I know I usually end this on like some sort of dramatic cliffhanger or something. I mean, this is a fully different game, man, and I really, really like it. I like peppering in a little bit of ominous foreboding.
Yeah,
Emily's freaking
yeah,
out.
Fig is definitely very aware of the fact that the Giants have not shown up.
Guys, with that, I'm gonna go around for some lightning round gems so we can go ahead and pop out of here. So Novus, what you got for us, bud?
Gonna start as always. Everybody's roleplay, particularly in this campaign now where everything is like roleplay heavy. Morel and Axel Mama, the whole relationship and all of that, just cute as hell. Everybody who like sent letters and messages and like started their own little connections was very fun. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I don't want to take up too much time. Just very fun session. You know, like I said, very different. A lot to come.
I think, yeah, and then like something I'm excited to see from you, is what you'll be with.
Oh, I'm planning.
All of it. I love the plan. Beautiful. Let me get to. Yes, we do need to roll for followers before we get out of here. But that'll be Novus. Why don't you go ahead and roll for me? D100, a D20, and a D4. Nobody did anything crazy exceptional today. In regard to Aya. So just roll that for me. And then we'll tally those numbers.
So that was a D100, a D20, and a what?
And a D4.
D4.
Yes, this is what I'm settled on now. I really mulled it over.
So that is an 11 on the D100, a 16 on the D20, and a 3 on the D4.
Cool. 528 added to your 6,600. You now have 7128. Beautiful. Love it, Novus. No threshold has been hit yet. We will continue with Calum. Calum, what do you got?
The cows. I love the cows. I love all the cows. I will die for Axo Mama. Love Axo Mama. Morale immediately just flirting with Axo Mama in session 1's crazy. And then all this in session 2, that's insane. I'm excited for High Tea. I'm excited to see all the Pantheons that actually show up. Because we still don't know if, like, the Aztecs or anybody are going to show up.
I'll say, they did. Latin American, Egyptian, the Hindus, all of those pantheons are there. The ones that are like exceptionally lit are the Greek pantheon. But also, you know, it is weird that the dragon and the giants haven't shown themselves. But like Zeus and them are like just weird and problematic. They already reek of booze, like they
Dionysus.
what is it, like pre-party, or what is it that they call
Pre-game.
Pre-game. They pre-gamed, like Zeus walks in and he's crunching a can on his forehead.
We know who doesn't pre-game.
I don't. I'm not a pre-gamer. I don't like drinking. All right. Okay.
That's valid. Me
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah. I like slushy. That's basically what I like. Wait, you're muted. You muted yourself. Big.
Strawberry and apricot Red Bull and lemonade.
Ooh, that sounds delicious. Okay. And then Caleb, go ahead and roll for me.
D100.
D100,
D20. 53. D100. Uh, 17 on the D20,
Good.
and then a 4 on the D4.
Oh my god. 3,604 plus your 1120, 4724. Love it. So, by the way, this roll, the reason why I'm not adding anything to it is just naturally over the decades, people will just, you know, start to follow and hear more, population increase. Blah. Beautiful. Ixtris, why don't you go ahead and go for it? And Caleb, do you mind muting for me? Oh, sorry. Come on, Ixtris, be on the ball here. You help?
So oh my god, chill out. That's a 84, a 19, and a 3.
Oh my god.
That's because you bullied me.
4,788 plus your 960, 5,748. And then give us our gems, Ixtris. Lightning gems.
Axel Mama just being a really cute patoots. I don't know. I feel like I'm in love with that NPC. She's so adorable, and I would do anything for her. Anything. I mean murder.
Oh god. Anything.
Y'all
And
gonna get her murdered.
And what else?
No, not
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
Resurrection.
actually,
No,
Christian.
not yeah, by him.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's evil.
We'll bring her back.
I don't know if true resurrection works on gods.
That's valid.
Shouldn't it?
I'll
I feel like
It
it
says
might work
any
differently.
creature.
I'll make the ruling on it later. Let's continue with gems. After I kill her, we'll figure it out.
Loved. Oh my god, You're so mean. Loved everyone's role play. So many mysteries already. Like I can think of like three, two at least off the top of my head with Fig and Memnor, and then Problematicus and Anam. And we have no idea what's going on there. I'm excited to see what Novus makes with all the celestial ore and everything. Um, and yeah, I'm just excited for everyone else too.
Awesome. Beautiful, and thank you for the roll. Get it? Let's go to Morel. What you got?
Let me see.
And you can start with the rolls if you.
Oh, okay. Let me. 81.
Oh my god.
81 5 81 5 4.
Wow, got a 4 on the D4. D1. 1620 Morel. And we're gonna add your 50. You got 3195 Morel. Beautiful. And then lightning round gems.
Man, shout out to that to the tomato, you know. W tomato. What else? I always end up like this because I like so much. I like so much of the session. I like everybody character. I like Caleb. Caleb dope concept. Novus is dope. I like the interaction with Novus. High T, like Fig and the dreams and them 3 successful like them wisdom saving throws. And if you didn't pass those throws, you know, like
the fact that I accidentally almost died in session 2.
Yeah, it would have been bad. And then other than that, like the Axel Mama, you know, and had more time. I'm not gonna lie, had more time. I wasn't gonna do the Axel Mama stuff, like you know what I'm saying, this session, but I was gonna throw a party like with the Giants. That would have been real political.
Oh.
Because you know, we got kind of cool with the biggest one. I was gonna throw. Yeah, I was gonna.
Hey, that can still happen.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say right now, guys. Ixtris having this high T, this wasn't planned for me. She threw this on me in session. So if you guys have plans for things, message me. I will work it in. But this was a completely crazy thing that I was like, oh, I have to scramble, make sure everybody is together so that we can all meet finally. Because next session is going to be the first session we.
I also was not expecting it to be this session, so I'm sorry, but I will message you beforehand.
Oh, no worries. I think
the whole high tea thing only happened because Lucius sent me a letter, so I had to like scramble for his response. So I thought, okay, maybe inviting him would be a good idea.
Like it. Anything else, Morel?
And just getting to interact with the other characters, you know what I'm saying, for the first time, like, you know. Yeah, that's
awesome. So Lucius, what you got, man? Go ahead and roll your rolls for me.
Bro, I'm literally last. Y'all said everything, bro. Like y'all took them all, bro. Like that ass. Like y'all left me with nothing, bro. Left me nothing at all. And we ain't even gotten to the damn post-it notes, which is just gonna go through everything, bro. Like I got nothing.
Tell me what
I got nothing.
But let's.
You got a handshake. There you go.
And you got a litigious Cowsy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. McCousington, fire, bro. Morel being Morel, dope. Yeah. Alongside that, you know, the interaction with Novus was cool. You know, I actually kind of, you know, I gotta give myself kind of like a little bit of a pat on the back with you know, the kind of on the fly letters. I actually wasn't expecting for you to kind of throw me into something like that, but I feel like I performed kind of well. You know, I went in there, I had a game plan, I executed. You know what I'm saying? When it was time to pass the rock, I passed the rock. It was time to shoot the three. I shot the three ball, and you know, we brought it home. Let me go ahead and roll these rolls.
Such a college basketball response. How'd you feel you did today? Oh no, ran our game. AD.
That's also got to be a gem that you just reminded me of.
Let me know what you rolled.
Getting cake Rick rolled.
Oh, Rick
21.
rolled
5-2.
21-5-2. 1.
Can I argue that since I have been working on like clones and stuff, that more solutions down on Aya for what it's worth has been increased by whatever percentage?
You know what? You know what? That's fair, seeing as how you're about to be at 535. Roll me
For
a
what
D.
it's worth.
Roll me a D10.
Increased subsidiaries.
4.
Uh. y- You now have 749 total fall.
Still dead last, but I'll take it.
Beautiful.
We'll roll a 100 soon.
Still definitely dead last.
Do you have Minotaur law firms on Aya now?
That could be a thing for next session.
Minotaur law firms.
That's all I'm seeing now. You said that you've like put stuff on Aya to help. I'm just seeing these Minotaur law firms from
No,
you
I'm
and your
saying
cow partner.
the clones have helped Seleucus, like in his domain, fix things on Aya.
Yeah.
But from the domain. Like we're not allowed to like go there and like mess with stuff.
Which is why you could inspire Minotaurs to perform litigious activities and open up law firms. Up to you, man. Work it in how you want. Ixers, what you got?
I can't wait till we get to the champions stuff.
I'm saying I didn't even get to do champions today, and like, oh my god, I wanted to do it so bad, but you know what? It's just an idea.
Can I say mine so don't nobody steal it?
Sure.
I know who mine is.
Real quick, yeah.
Wait, what time frame does it have to be?
It's got to be medieval or earlier.
What does that mean?
Swords and shields and magic, kind of like how we've been doing. No, there's no like tech. There's no like crystals, guns, or anything. The highest level of tech is literally like crossbows. And like they just got revivified down there.
Oh, I might have to come back. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to get someone less advanced.
That's fine. We have plenty of time for champions, or you could spread your magic around the world. But let's hold that until next session. So Ixtris, what you want to say?
Might I argue Minotaur champions? Okay, bye.
Have they been created?
Oh, absolutely. Every
Okay.
humanoid's there. You know, it's up to you what you want to do with them. Caleb has a champ. Squawking. So, but figure it out, and we'll go to Emily's poster corner.
Woo. Okay. From the beginning, We have Novus pulling a body from the grave, and I wrote 24601 style because the boom grab remind me of the beginning of Les Mis.
Oh my god.
So that was fun. So Lucius cold call networking. The he was like initiating all these like connections of like, hello, like this is who I am. You are welcome into my area. Let me know. That was great. Caleb's astral arm and like using a sign to communicate with just the arm. That was great.
Caleb could have just shown up too.
Yeah, but decided to extend the arm instead. It's fantastic. Amazing. The portable video crow was great. Oh, the when Slucius visited Morel, it was like the if I was trying to kill you, I wouldn't have asked to come in. It's like, when did you ask to enter? Your friend let me in. That was fantastic. It was great. Morel trying to poke Lucius to prove he's real. It was a great moment.
He's seen a lot.
Right? It's just like, that was great. Lucius tucking in. Oh. See, this is how I know that I'm tired. I wrote the same thing twice.
Lucius tucking in Lucius.
No, Lucius tucking in Problematicus, and then the next bullet point is Lucius tucking in Problematicus. I apparently did not read the bullet point to know that I had already written it down. I must have gotten distracted halfway through. Because there's also another one that I don't know what I was intending to write because I apparently got one word in and got distracted.
The cows were very distracting.
I have in all caps. The next bullet point is I love the mini cow. So that's great. I love the mini cow. I also wrote over here, I love the Modrons as well. Just we have a tiny cow and we have personified robots. Very excited. Amazing. The Rickroll roll cake. The cow and Modron pet and moo metronome. Fantastic. The Healy cow and the CEO cow, and the CEO cow being named Cowsy McCowserton. Fantastic.
W cow.
That was great. Amazing. And then the bullet point that I was like, I apparently started writing. Something happened. And then the next time I went to go write down the next bullet point, there was something in Fig's interaction with Caleb that I apparently was going to write something else. Because I go to write down the next bullet point and it just says Caleb and then nothing.
Oh.
I apparently was going to write something. And then lost it. And so I have like Caleb was like zooming around. It was great. And the I'll see you later, like literally later because I'm about to go take a nap. That was fun. Axomama giving Morel access to the private garden was adorable. And then just Morel and Axomama are adorable. Oh, and then clothing encouraged. But if that's how you roll, that's how you roll. That's great.
Is that all you have for the post-its?
That's all I have for today, because again, apparently my brain was just really I mean, obviously I need to figure out what's going on with Memnor. What?
I love that you guys are already being thrown for a little loop.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think you are the one getting thrown for a loop. I think honestly, you fucked up.
like to see
Putting your
how.
putting your hands on me. I ain't did nothing to you.
Um,
Of course.
I don't know how I'm putting my hands on you, but
You squished me into the ground, you bastard.
oh, that wasn't me. That was a nom.
That's what I'm talking about. You're a nom.
No, I am playing.
You told him to do it.
I'm schizophrenic, and I'm not a nom, but I am a nom. Anyways,
You told him to do it.
I,
Bastard.
He's not a nom. He's just a nom.
right? Yeah, I'm not Memnor. I'm Memnor.
You're playing though.
Big. Can you roll the D100, D20, D4? Por favor.
Do that real quick.
I'm not Memnor. I'm just Memnor.
Of course. So we got 36.
Okay.
And then 17. And
Sure.
a 1.
No. But that is 612.
Okay.
That's 1692 total.
Mm-hmm.
So, the current standings are Novus in the front with 7,100, and then we've got Ixris shooting up to 700, Calum with 4,700, Morel with 3,100, Lucius in the back with 749. And I will say, remember your standing with the other gods. Not crazy happened to Novus. You were the only one who was extreme public. Something that was everybody else. Calum did run around, yes, but Calum was delivering letters, much like actually most other gods. You would notice other gods are delivering. Novus, you did something wild, but was seen in a pub right by everyone. Or standing at the end is a 4 out of 6.
Question.
Yes, Morel.
Actually, well, if you're gonna go through everybody, I don't have a question. But if you're not, then I got a question.
I was actually about to say your name next. Morel is actually still at a 4. Everybody else is neutral. And I will say Ixtris is only neutral because everybody's waiting to see how high T. So 4 out of 6 for Novus and Morel. Everybody else standard pretty. Nobody likes you, hates you. So until next week, guys, that was really exciting. I'm excited for Wednesday. If you guys have ideas for
you're not.
If you guys have your ideas for your champions, I actually am. I'm bad. Please message me ideas for champions later, and then we can run those after high tea. Till then, that's it. I will see. What's up, Novus?
Final question. With the high tea, for as long as we've been there, have any of the other gods, specifically like the Forge, Creation, Inventor gods, been eyeing me?
Oh, obvious. You don't even need to ask that question. You know the answer.
But I'm assuming it's mostly like benign jealousy, not actual like
Benign jealousy.
I need to kill him to steal his stuff, like danger, just jealousy.
Benign jealousy. Yeah, you get an eyebrow from Hephaestus. So we're gonna continue that next week. I am excited for Wednesday. Shush, Josiah. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later.
Hope y'all ready to die.